break.
So I
Definitely.
finished God of War 2018.
Ooh.
Finally you finished a good game. Now you gaming. Right? Nobody can tell you nothing. Now you gaming. No, I gotta like what part? Like the whole.
I saw my name on the wall.
Oh, the whole prophecy stuff.
It said Loki, and I literally burst on the wall.
Nah, that's dope though.
Just burst out laughing.
But it all makes sense though. It all makes sense. You know what I mean? With the serpent, the world serpent, and him being Loki and shit like that, and it leaves open like theories about who could have been on the outside when they were inside the serpent and shit like that. Like if that was him traveling back from the future and shit like that. Like
that was Thor, dude.
Could have been him too.
Oh, you got the purple do-rag on too? What the fuck?
Jack, don't front like you didn't come here. See me with the do-rag on and put yours on. Jack, stop. This is how we started 2020. You gonna start off with the
I gotta keep my do-rag showing. I ain't got on too, dog.
Jack coming out lying already.
I didn't even notice.
Listen, y'all, Jack looked me dead in my face and was like,
bro,
took his headphones off and put his purple do-rag on. Damn, I feel like I'm yelling with these headphones on.
Just fire.
Fuck it. Yeah.
We live, by the way, y'all.
You look like a master ball.
Let me pop this.
Ravens do rag. Hold on, let me put this thing back up. Hold on. Said Ravens.
Oh yeah, Titans about to lose. That shit gonna be bad. That's gonna be bad. Nah, but Derrick Henry, though, he a beast.
They held that man in like 25 yards last time they played, man.
The Ravens did?
Yeah.
God damn. That don't even sound right, dog.
Yeah,
after what he did last week, that shit don't sound right.
Definitely don't.
I can't even imagine how somebody shut that down. The way that O-line was moving the defensive line on the fucking...
They pick and choose when they want to really play, though. That's the thing about them. Sometimes they be garbage.
They said I'm low. Are you sure I'm low? My mic is turned up extremely loud. Let me know. We're gonna
center myself.
We're gonna do a real quick mic check. Then we're gonna get started, man. New year. You guys already know what it is. It's lit. Press Start Podcast is back. Let me know how I'm sounding. Let me know how J-Main is sounding. Let me know how Alex is sounding. Let me know how Jack is sounding. All right? Everyone mic check real quick for me.
Who's gonna go first?
I'll go ahead.
I guess me. Mic check. Am I coming through clear? Let me know if I'm too loud for you guys. I got new headphones, man. These shits is nice. Got some little noise canceling to them, so I feel like I'm screaming. But if I'm you know what I mean? If I'm good, let me know.
You got the noise canceling ones.
Turn down my shit then.
I don't know if they noise cancel. They just have better cushion or whatever. You know what I mean?
For the pushing?
I don't want to be too loud.
Yeah, that's right.
Yo, these guys are playing with me. One guy says Kofi's low, everybody else is loud. Another guy says Kofi's loud, everybody else is low. Like, y'all playing with me. Which one is it?
That's usually just them playing around at you.
You can't hear me? Okay, I don't know. Are they trolling me?
Let me listen to this shit, man.
Nev, let me know. You're a trustworthy man in the chat.
Nev is trustworthy? What are you talking about? Nev is the most fucking... Nev is Loki. That's him.
They said I'm low, yo. What the hell?
Yeah, your voice is low. It's low.
All right, let me know. Yo, I've been turning my shit so fucking loud, bro. All right, let me know if it's better now.
Oh, you got to keep talking so I can listen to it.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Mic check. Is it using my good mic or my bad mic, yo?
I can hear you, but yeah.
It sounds like it's using your regular mic.
Yeah, you sound good to us.
All right. Mic check. Damn, nigga said I'm way too loud, bro. What's going on up in here, bro? Yo, this shit's loud as hell, yo. How is it now? Better?
Nah, Nev, I got love for you, dog. You got actually the same name as my nephew.
They trolling me. Nah, this can't be right. They trolling me. All right, yo. Press Start Podcast, episode 134. We back, people. It was a nice break. I'll say that, yo. It was a nice break. Did you guys enjoy yourselves?
Fantastic.
Oh, yes.
You know
Oh,
what I
yes.
mean? Spending time with family.
50-50. It was, it started off good. Christmas was great. Like a little bit after Christmas, though, I got sick, and then that's when it went downhill.
Y'all was sick on Christmas too. That shit was
Bro,
crazy.
yeah, I got sick too, man. But let's go ahead and do these introductions in case there's anybody new watching. We currently got about 180 people in here. Please share this on Twitter if you can. It's 2020, man. Hit that like button. Would really appreciate it. We're going to start off with J-Main. Say what up, J-Main.
Oh, man. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy holiday. It's the last time I'm going to say Happy New Year because the deadline been passed. But since this is our first podcast of the year, Happy New Year. Glad to be back. And, you know what I'm saying? Ready to get into this show for the top of the 2020. Let's do it, man.
Jack, say what up.
Man, what's good, y'all? I gotta be honest. I don't know if I missed y'all, motherfuckers. I gotta keep it 100. I was relaxing, man. I don't know. Nah,
Oh, get out. You relax every day, Jack. Get out of here with that shit.
Me,
You ain't doing shit.
I needed the extra relaxation. But what's good? What's popping?
And Alex.
What's up, everybody? Glad we're all back for the new year. Hope everyone had a good time with friends and family. I'm ready to start some internet online video game drama.
You starting the new year with some smoke?
Yeah, but we'll do that later.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Oh,
later.
shit.
All right, so we might as well, start off a little bit slow. There's a lot of news to cover, actually. A lot has been happening in the gaming world these past couple of days, and yeah, we got a pretty good show to talk. Good show ahead of us. But let's just start off with everything. See what everyone was playing over the holidays. J-Main, I saw you beat Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, hit the applause for this, man.
You know what I mean? I had to be. I had to be a man of my word and do what I said I was going to do for the people. You know what I mean? I had to bless y'all with the completion of Kingdom Hearts 3 in about 2.5 days. You know what I mean? I did that thing.
You beat the game in 2 days?
2 days?
In 2 days. In 2 days. I was on standard. You know what I mean? Pretty much easy.
Word on the block. Yeah, I was about to say, word on the block. You played it on easy, dog. What's going on?
That's beside the point. Stop trying to distract from the fact that Kofi, you was trying to call me out. You know what I mean? Saying I wasn't going to beat it. I tried to throw you the $100 bet because I knew what time it was. I had a couple of days off from work.
You sound a little too confident for that.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? Let me fall back. You know what I mean?
But I beat it, you know what I mean? And I almost didn't because of the previous games. I definitely gotta give you know what I mean, some fucking criticism to Chain of Memories and shit like that. The shit almost threw me off of my path of completing the rest of the Kingdom Hearts games, but I weathered the storm and I finished it. And it was a pretty good game. It was a pretty good game.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Besides that, have you been playing anything else?
I went back to Modern Warfare after Kingdom Hearts. I was sick literally after I beat Kingdom Hearts. I think that made me sick, like just playing that game like nonstop for 2.5 days straight. Is probably why I got sick, and I got sick right after that. So now that I'm starting to feel better, I went back to Modern Warfare, and I'm gonna pick back up on Star Wars.
All right, Jack, yo, I saw you playing, and you actually beat that dusty, nasty ass Shenmue 3. Yo, bro, I watched that ending. Yo, that shit was disgusting. Like, I got smoke with you, to be honest, because I don't know how you disrespecting all these damn platinum games, but you actually sat there and played that dusty, ashy ass game, bro. Vanquish way better, Bayonetta way better. You know what I mean? Like Nier Automata way better. So how do you sit down and play that dusty ass game and come to my face and say platinum games is trash and don't make good games, and you actually sat down and played that?
You might have your criticism. Shenmue got a better story than all the games. Facts. Facts. 11 chapters of
You mean the story after about like a couple decades that still ain't got no conclusion?
So Jack, man, 11 chapters of capsules.
Man, fuck y'all, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, Jack, you got to go to work in Shenmue, man.
You do.
That's
and
what
they
I'm
hit
saying, bro.
the fucking the forklift mini game. I thought it wasn't even in the game. It is though.
Oh, the fork. I seen you saying you thought it wasn't in the game, so it is in the game.
I thought it wasn't. No, I tried to do it. I didn't even know it was right there. Like it's
Oh, I was about to say because that's like how they originally teased this game was like the whole forklift shit, and I'm like if they don't have that in the game, how the hell you know what I mean? Like that wouldn't make sense.
See, like I actually beat the first Shenmue. I never actually played through Shenmue 2, and I actually enjoyed like the very first one on the Dreamcast. But like the simple fact that Shenmue 3 was a Kickstarter, I'm like, nah, they're not gonna do the game justice, like it's not gonna get that kind of polish that I want from it. And clearly looking at the gameplay, that shit look ass, bro. I don't even know. That shit look complete ass cheeks.
I mean, if you're not a big fan of the series, you definitely not gonna like Shenmue 3. Mm-hmm. I like it. I barely like that motherfucker there trying to get this platinum. Like it's
Isn't it like catch 1,000 fish or some shit like that?
Bro, that's the craziest trophy, bro. You can only catch like 60 fish a day if you fish twice a day. Like, come on, bro. 1,000?
Good luck, Jack. Good luck.
It's just a whole bunch of bullshit you gotta do, bro. It's like I don't even know if I want to do that shit for real.
So it's gotta be like trying to think of the
I don't know who designed that game. Like the QTEs all fucked up. Like I don't know. Shout out to you, Suzuki, man. He need his ass beat for this one though. Final boss. I'm not gonna get into it. Just
that shit was garbage, bro.
Fuck it. I gotta say it, man. This is kind of a spoiler, but who gives a shit? You can't even beat the final boss. Like
what? What do you mean by that? Like
you can hit them and
no damage.
You don't do no damage to the final boss. And we all, if you not, you know, fucking final boss. You can't do no damage, and then the game is like, oh, to be continued. Like, bro, we waited 20 years for this.
This is better than Nier. This is better than Nier.
I'm saying, man, like, come on, yo.
Said to be continued.
At this rate, the next game ain't gonna come out till I'm 52 years old. Like, goddamn, bro.
Jack, if you did,
because they definitely ain't make no money on this one. God
you
damn.
did 60 fish a day. It would take you 17 days to get all 1,000 fish.
Oh, goddamn.
That's like real days or like in-game days?
In-game.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you gotta actually fish yourself. It takes so long to catch fish, bro. This is like 40 minutes a day, real time. Like,
oh nah.
Oh, Lord.
So it's gonna be 17 of those.
Yeah, Jack, you gonna do it, but yeah, that's gonna be some tedious bullshit. Couldn't beat me.
Yeah, this man played Mafia like 3, 5, 6 times, so he'll be fine.
I did. I actually like Mafia 3.
I don't think I got a single platinum last year, and I think it's gonna stay that way for the rest of my life.
Platinums are for simps.
Shut up, Daniel. Shut up. Yeah, I actually got a platinum last year. I went back and I did the Horizon Zero Dawn platinum.
There you go. Now that's a good one right there.
That's a good platinum, actually. That is.
I finished that one up. Like I was already close before. Like there's a couple of platinums I could easily get. Just when I'm bored, I guess, and I have nothing to play. Sometimes I just go back and try to 100% some of these games. But real quick, let me read the super chats. This one's from Meds. Shout out to Meds. Says much love to the entire squad. Erica 2, PC, Master Race, BB. So baby, I'm guessing that's what he stands for. Yeah, shout out to you, Meds. Butch says we back, baby. Yes, we back.
Yes, sir.
Sofa Spice says happy New Year. I'm liking the Brady Bunch format. I wanted to try something new, so you guys can like have like full bigger pictures of us with our webcams, because a lot of y'all like to snap moments.
Yes, and make
reactions
memes
and make memes from it. So
a lot of memes have been happening.
If y'all don't like it, then I'll switch it back to the way it was. But
so now we got the bigger pictures for the better quality memes.
The better quality memes, right? And we got another donation from Blaze. I really appreciate it. He says, Sony, baby. You already know what it is.
Oh, that's my boy Blaze right there.
Shout out to
Blaze. Fuck the Patriots, too.
Oh, bro. I was in the Discord watching the game with Blaze. He was mad salty.
Oh.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
He was a good
Shout out to Neb. This is going to be a Weapon Wheel podcast template on Sunday.
Low key.
Like, I always wanted to do this, but you know how I'm lazy, you know what I mean? I don't be feel like doing shit, but you know what I mean, for the new year, I want to do something different for y'all. So here's our new layout.
Shout out to BG.
I had that idea first.
I don't know if I already talked about it on the podcast, but you see how Mass, bit our thumbnails tonight? They didn't free that? Mm-hmm. No one freed that? Oh,
you know how I go.
Press our podcast. We inspire the community. It is what it is. We trendsetters out here. That we inspiring the community. But Jack, that's all that you've been playing?
I played was it Gris? Well, I think it's pronounced Gris, or however the fuck you pronounce it.
Gris.
I played that.
Okay.
Really good game. I fuck with that. I think Alex did a video on it recently. What else I
Yep.
played?
Steam recommends. Go check that out.
Concrete Genie I played. I think I played that before Christmas though. Dope game. Concrete Genie is a really dope game. I wasn't gonna even fucking buy that game, yo. Somebody sent me that game, but it's dope. I really like it.
Yeah.
What else? What else I play? I think that's it.
That's it.
Oh, I finished Life is Strange 2. Took them over a year to finish the fucking story. Low key mid, dog. That shit low key mid, bro.
Trash.
It ain't fucking with the first one, huh?
Besides that first episode, the first episode was like heat, right? But it just progressively got worse, low key. Like episode 5 was okay, but it ain't fucking with the first Life is Strange. I think it might be better than Before the Storm, but that ain't saying too much.
Yeah,
Before the Storm was the prequel to Life is Strange 1.
The first one was really good, man. I actually really enjoyed Life is Strange, like the first one. But I heard the second one is trash, and I played Before the Storm. Somebody actually gifted me that game. And real quick, shout out to the person who gifted me Redout. I don't know what your Twitter handle is. I would have sent you a message personally, but I appreciate that as well. But yeah, Before the Storm was trash too. I didn't like it, yo.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Yeah.
You said Redout?
Yeah, I believe it's Redout. It's like a Wipeout type high school.
Oh,
racing
okay.
game.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Alex, what have you been playing?
So I finished Death Stranding.
Okay.
Okay.
Finally.
We need to do a full podcast on that. 'Cause I don't want to spoil anything here.
That sounds like a Press Start 101. You and Kofi. Go ahead.
Spoiler cast.
But that was a thing.
That ending was fire, huh?
That was a thing. Like that was like when I came up with the idea of thinking that this game was going to be him telling what he felt like the entire 3 years of everything happening to him with Konami and everything, and it literally being a giant metaphor for that. I didn't think he was going to be that on the nose about it. But like the gunshot, the beach, everything, I was like, holy shit, it's literally him losing everything. So it's pretty fucking wild. So I finished Death Stranding, and then I finished God of War 2018.
Yeah.
The better game.
And then I also finished A Plague Tale.
I actually bought that over the
I want to
break,
try that.
And A Plague Tale is better than God of War 2018.
All right. Hey, in the podcast. Yeah, I'm glad you went to Kofi. Hey, man, get this man up out of here.
Grand opening, grand closing.
Get this dude the fuck up out of here, bro.
It's just how it is.
This is what we doing for the
Plague
new year.
Tale. A Plague Tale has a better story.
Oh my
It
god.
has better mechanics. It has better AI. It has better controllable AI with your little brother. A Plague Tale is better visually. It looks better than God of War
Get this
2018.
dude the fuck up out of here, Kofi, please.
So, good night. And also, God of War 2018 was big trash compared to God of War 3 is the best God of War game. God of War 3 is the
What's
only
wrong with you, dog?
I mean, that is the best statement you said. That God of War 3 is better.
God of War
the
2
rest of that
first-
bullshit is you
Sorry,
gotta
God of
go
War
with
2,
that.
That's how it is.
You gotta go with that
Plague
bullshit.
Tale is better than God of War 3.
Plague Tale
I'm sorry,
is better
Plague
than
Tale's
God of War
2018.
2018.
That game is pretty good. I still gotta finish it. I don't know about all of that he's saying, but it is a pretty good game. Y'all
This
should
dude
check
is
it out.
wilding right now.
Yeah,
Deal with
I think you might actually enjoy it, yo. It seems like you're
I
kind
think the
of.
thing is, I
like
can't
it.
fucking stand rodents, so that's why I haven't played.
Yo, not gonna lie.
Oh, damn rats, bro.
Yeah, I can't do it.
The rat tech, that's the only thing I can call it, is rat tech is fucking gross. But like gross in
Bro.
a good way.
Let me tell you how terrified of fucking rats and mice that I am. I had a mouse in my trash can one time, like a couple years, like probably like 6 years ago, and I didn't get out of bed to get rid of it. It stayed there for a good day until like the next day when I built up enough courage to actually get up and throw it outside.
Then you're not gonna like this game.
Oh, you wild! I wouldn't even. Ew.
I couldn't move. I was like stuck. I was stuck in bed. I heard it rumbling
So
around.
here's-
I
I
couldn't
would have
move.
called the police on that motherfucker. Like,
So here's the
I was
thing.
fucking stunned. Like that's how terrified I am of fucking rodents.
The sounds for the rats are so spot on. My cats thought that there were rats in the house
Damn.
because there's just like one or two rats there. It's like, think of rats like water, and they're
Yeah.
flowing all the time, and they're climbing on top of each other, or they're climbing on other things. and then as you move past them, they move in that weird direction, so they start backing up at the same time. It's a wild fucking game, dude.
It's good.
I'm trying to think if there's a game
Yeah,
that ever like
discussing it
spooked
all.
me out like that.
It's not long. It's like 8 hours.
Yeah, I need to finish it up.
Yeah.
It's
better than God of War 2018.
I think it's on Game Pass, yo. I think it's on Game
What,
Pass on
Plague
PC. Yeah, on PC, bro. I think it is on Game Pass PC.
Don't tell me that. I just bought that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it?
For the 40?
Check.
Yeah, I bought that shit.
I think it is on. I may be wrong, but I think it is.
I hope you're wrong. I'm gonna feel like Jack moving this shit. Nah, I don't see anything about it. Nah.
No, okay, no. It's an Origin Access. That's what it is.
Oh, even worse.
It's an Origin Access. That's what it is.
I haven't played that shit.
Just get yourself the God version.
Yeah, that's what.
I already got it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But it's a mad cool game.
It was on sale.
I had more fun with it than
Steam
God of War. I mean, the stealth isn't that great. It's like any other third-person stealth game. But anyways, the combat in God of War 2018 isn't that great either, so fuck off.
All right, let's move on into other matters.
So there you go. God of War 3's combat is superior.
All right,
hate to break your bubble, y'all. Wait. Anybody here play every single game of God of War besides me? Oh, I'm sorry.
I did.
Definitely.
I did. All real gamers have.
Here's the funny thing. I see a lot of people in the chat who are like, God of War 2018 is the best, but they never played the original God of War games. Spooky.
Shame on them.
Spooky.
Yeah. All right, so let's just get right into it. You know, the podcast is titled Chips, Logos, and Likes. So let's just get into it from now, yo. You know what I mean? Because over the break, you know, there was a lot of discussions, a lot of console warring going on the timeline about chips, logos, and Instagram likes. So that's how low we have sunk right now in this console
Instagram
war.
likes?
Yeah, Instagram likes. This is how low that we have sunk in this console war. And this is probably like the worst time in the console wars, you know, like everyone is just speculating about this. People are comparing rumored specs with other rumored specs, and it's just mad annoying. I just can't wait till these consoles are finally unveiled so we can really like talk about them with some like solid information. Because right now, you know, the back and forths are absolutely crazy. So the chips are back. Let's start with the chips. Jack, the chips are back. So if you guys don't know, if you don't know what I'm talking about, over CES, you know, we all assumed that, you know, the next generation consoles was gonna have some sort of presence there. You know, last year Phil Spencer came to AMD's press conference, and I think he even spoke on stage and stuff like that. This year he didn't show up, but what he did this year is he changed his Twitter profile picture into the Xbox Series X, SoC, whatever, silicone chip or whatever, right? He changed it into that. The shit that pretty much, you know, I guess like the heart of the system, and you know the Xbox fans have been
lapping it up.
Yeah, they've been really going crazy. And what stood out to me with that profile picture is the AK written on it. That's what stood out to me, and I want to talk about that later. But how do you guys feel about you know Xbox guys going crazy over this chip?
Jack, I'd like to defer to you, please, because we have the same opinion about this. I'm gonna say this in my best Jack Move Johnny voice. Y'all motherfuckers fell for the same shit again.
This time it might even be worse,
bro. Like, how many times we gonna do this, bro? I thought we got over it when we saw fucking Aaron Greenberg and who was that? Major Nelson eating chips like they some fucking Tostitos. Like, bro,
chips.
Like, come on, bro. The Xbox One X came out and didn't make a fart in the wind. So like, it's pretty much history repeating itself. And I don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. But hey, that's what get y'all hype, man.
But the fact, I think the audacity to put 8K on this chip,
I know it didn't even on there yet.
It's even worse than the 4K.
Let's get to it
with the Xbox One X, because Xbox One X is barely doing 4K shit, and then you want to talk about 8K content on the or just 8K period on the chip for the Series X. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like Jack said, did you not learn anything? And then for the people who I think it was brilliant marketing though, because Sony did. I don't want to jump the gun, but Sony did end up come out at CES talking about something, at least PS5 related. So it kind of like, took the conversation away a little bit for the, for that time being, away from like Sony's rumored CES appearance for PS5. So I think, for him to put that out there like that, I think it was smart. But it's just like, it's the same dumb shit over it. And
over again.
I'm tired of it. I thought I was going to be excited to actually be in the know this generation as like somebody who talks about gaming and shit like that. Because last time in 2013, I was like just getting into like gaming news and the forums and shit like that. So I'm like, damn, next time around, I'm gonna be in the shit. I mean, I'm gonna be knowing all the rumors and shit like that. And I'm tired. I'm fucking tired. I'm tired already. I don't even want to make a video because I've had enough. I've had enough of the speculation, the rumor channels. You guys fucking suck. Suck. Y'all suck. Trash. Stop it. I'm tired.
Everybody got a source, man. Everybody got a fucking.
And you know what I love is that console only dudes all of a sudden are now like superior tech enthusiasts.
Yeah, bro, you telling me that shit is the most annoying thing ever, bro?
Listen,
like,
I don't know how many times I've heard 2080 Ti in a $500 box, boy.
Bro,
a $1,200 GPU is gonna be sold to you for $1,200 GPU will be $500. A 5700 XT is equivalent to a 2070 Super, and that's $499.
That shit is bad.
Just the GPU.
Even that, like I'm just kind of like just sick of the speculation and talk at this point. Because I like what you're saying, Jay. Man, everybody's a fucking insider, bro. What's just pissing me off the most?
Everybody got sources, bro. And
everybody
there's sources like reset era.
Yep.
Like that's the sources. Like everybody goes to the same fucking place.
Yo, Jack,
that's what I hate about that sources shit, though, right? Like they could just pull anything out their ass, and if they wrong, they can say, "Well, my sources was wrong." No, you were the source. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. Everybody's Stephen A. Smith now.
So remember Sabi in the Game Awards? Sabi was like saying all this crazy shit was gonna happen, and then none of it happened.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Everybody was like, "Oh, Sabi said it's gonna happen," and then none of it happened.
Yo, Jack, your favorite man with the micro braids, he was spot on with a lot of stuff.
With the micro braids.
He was he was spot on a lot of stuff, yo. You know what I mean? He said the PlayStation wasn't gonna have like hardware-based ray tracing or some shit. Then it turned around that it does.
Yo, AMD doesn't. Here's the thing. AMD doesn't even have a card that does ray tracing right now. So where the fuck are they getting ray tracing from?
Apparently, there's their new GPU. See, like that's what I'm saying. I don't even like talking about this.
So where are they getting it from?
It's right now. Apparently, the consoles have access to new technology that is currently not out yet. Which big companies like Microsoft and Sony, they probably can do some shit like that. But we just gotta wait and see. Like there's a lot of people talking about specs, teraflops, and a whole bunch of shit. But in the end of the day, we gotta just see how these games be running. There's a whole bunch of claims going on. Back to the whole 8K thing, the chipset.
It's gonna be 30 FPS again.
All sorts of shit. People are expecting 4K 60, 120 frames per second on their games. Like the expectations are extremely high, and I think people should calm down a little bit. I'm pretty sure. Look, next generation consoles are gonna be dope. They're gonna be powerful in a big leap from what we have. Like I think what excites me the most more than anything. It seems like what they can do with the SSD stuff like that. When I like read stuff about that seems like pretty damn cool. But dudes just need to wait. Just wait for these consoles to be unveiled. Wait till we actually see some games running.
I don't think it's going to be $500. I think it's going to be like
the Series X.
I think it's going to be like the Series X.
Yeah.
Let's put everything into perspective, right? $499 is a sweet spot. I think the PS5 will be $499. I think it'll be a card equivalent to the 5700 or maybe the one below that. Something not too crazy, like the new 5600 that they just announced at CES. Mm-hmm. When I look at the Series X and what they're saying, shit, maybe $800, $900 for a console.
I don't think
so. No,
they can't get
If Microsoft came on stage and announced an $800 or $900 console, Alex, they would be absolutely finished, Alex. You got
Twitter will be lit.
Think about it.
You're absolutely crazy. Think about it. You're absolutely crazy.
Think about it like this: a 12 teraflop card is RDNA, so that's not even out yet. From talking in just teraflops and whatever Microsoft likes to say, it's not even out yet. AMD doesn't even have one yet. That's the new RDNA cards, so they're not even out.
Yeah.
So
You're
we're
not in
talking
PC space
already. Yeah, we're talking like already expensive. So then we're talking an SSD. Then we're talking that crazy cooling tower. Then we're talking all the other bullshit. And they're calling it the Series X. Sounds expensive to me.
because this is the premium console, but
Yeah.
800, 900.
I think
Yeah,
I,
so-
I don't think
so-
Microsoft is
so
that
a-
crazy for
So
anything
a
like that. It's gonna,
premium console for a premium price.
it's gonna be $5. It's gonna be $500 or $600.
They can't, but
it's gonna be $500 or $600.
yeah, because that's the one they pushing like right now. So
Yeah,
I don't think they would come out with something that expensive as the
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I feel like so there are a lot of dudes like Solid Rev who will be like, I'll pay $100 for a.
Oh yeah,
fucking
well you
console."
know Rev gon'
He gonna do it.
Yeah,
Hell
A lot
no.
of dudes that will
yeah.
not.
For 800, you're gonna have to be a diehard to get that though.
I think this is for the diehards. I don't think this is gonna be for like a regular.
Bro,
Yeah.
it's gonna be $500 or $600. One of the other, preferably $500 if Microsoft was smart.
It
you
better
know,
be
but-
$499.
Yeah, if Microsoft is smart, it will be $499. But to me, I'm leaning towards kind of like $599 now. I'm leaning towards that.
Yeah,
So
me
still,
too.
that's a pricey ass box, yo. That's still pretty damn pricey, man.
Even $500 is a pricey box.
That's a pricey box for a console, you know. I want to read some super chats real quick.
What's
before
funny
I
is that it
get
looks like a
lost.
PC too. So I mean, you might as well just build
Yeah,
a PC.
It
Weird.
does. It does.
Hold on, let's see if I can But all right, so since we're on the topic of that, yeah,
Sexy Coco.
let's talk about PlayStation's presence at CES. So J May, what do you think? I think we all kind of assumed that there was gonna be some sort of PlayStation 5 news, like a teaser. But goddamn, I don't know it was gonna be that much of a teaser, bro. You know?
I actually didn't think PlayStation 5 was going to be mentioned at all.
At all.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be mentioned at all. So, like, when I was watching it and they had Jim Ryan come out on stage, I was like, oh, shit, hold up. Like, hold on, we might actually be getting something here. And then he started talking about the next generation. I was like, I had posted, like, the little staring eyes emoji on Twitter. Like, what the fuck is happening?
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, I want to reveal for the very first time our brand new logo. I was like, are you serious right now? Like,
you know what's crazy
that
too?
shit- Well,
Yo, that exact same logo, niggas been making that logo for months now. Like
That's
fans,
what I was about to say.
Fans been making that exact same logo
The
for months.
same
the
shit.
same logo that fans.
it was so obvious. Yeah, like they didn't need to come out on stage and announce no damn logo that was obvious like that. Like you like they posted it up on Instagram at after the shit happened. That's all they needed to do. Just post it up on Instagram, like boom,
Yeah.
PS5 holiday 2020.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Look at our logo.
And since we're on the topic of the logo, I can't even lie, for a damn logo, it made a lot of noise, yo, for a fucking logo, dog.
But
Like,
I think
swear-
half the noise was people clowning. Like
I
y'all
think a lot-
really got
yeah.
up there and
Yeah.
announced the logo.
But like I just seen from IGN to GameSpot, like just a whole bunch of publications and shit, just talking about the logo, and a lot of them were obviously, some of them were being like sarcastic and talking about it and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But I'm just saying the logo itself got so much damn coverage. I'm like, god damn, yo, like I couldn't like escape it from the timeline. Like all I saw was logos and fucking chips from the Xbox guys, bro.
right.
Ain't shit going on. That's why. That's what happened when it's January in the gaming industry. You're gonna get a bunch of bullshit.
That
That's
is
a
January, but
fact.
the end of a generation
That too,
and
that too.
January.
Like I started seeing articles like how PlayStation already dominate next gen with the,
I know, right? I saw that
with the
too.
PS5
That's
logo.
how it started.
I'm tired. I told you before, I'm fucking tired, dog. I'm sick of it already.
Crazy, yo.
Like, it
I just need games to come out, bro.
We haven't even gotten into like the whole good stuff yet of like actual hardware specs and speculation, but no, we're just talking about a logo. Oh, PS5 one, wrap it up, boys.
Yo, the Xbox mans are feeling themselves right now, yo. They really in the
smooth?
community
Oh
right
my
now, bro.
God, yo.
Mm-hmm.
They feeling themselves right now. Shit is crazy. I'm happy for them. I really am happy
Well,
for them, dog.
because it's looking like Xbox is gonna have the most powerful console at launch. So
Yeah, I
Which
think it
didn't
will.
work for
I think
them.
I think it will have the strongest console. And like I made a video about this on the break. I'm like, yo, like is anyone like shocked? Like I swear like we predicted this like before that, Xbox gonna come out and have the strongest console. I feel like it's not even like a shocker though, but it seems like some
Yeah.
people are like, shocked by Microsoft having the strongest console. Like after like that whole Xbox One situation with the launch and stuff, I think it made it pretty cler that there aren't gonna be put themselves in that position again. You know what I mean? In terms of like having the weaker system and all sorts of shit. You know, so ever since then, you know, they released the Xbox One X, and you know they've been pushing this whole premium product type of shit. I saw this coming a mile away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they took
push for the extra power if they could.
They took the Digital Foundry videos and stuff like that earlier in the generation to heart. And that's why when they first had the Xbox One X, you see who they gave it to first, right?
Digital Foundry.
Digital Foundry. Yeah, they want Digital Foundry to be the first one, so that narrative can be out there. Like, look, we got the more stronger shit now. So say something. So now they want to be in the beginning of a generation and have that you know, that upper hand with the launch. But I'm telling you right now, last generation to me was the last time you could like really get away with that because of the whole ecosystem building shit. A lot of people not gonna give a fuck about your strong hardware when they got this many games over here already that's carrying over, they know what's coming.
J-Man, like you're never gonna hear me say like power doesn't matter or anything like that. Like you're not gonna hear me say it. But I'm just saying power is not what's gonna save Microsoft though. You know what I mean? Right. Power matters, in my personal opinion. I think it's kind of weird for me to say it don't matter and still go out there and, you know, cop a $2,000 GPU. You know what I mean? Because I do care about power and performance, and I do care about that kind of stuff. But but I'm just saying, Microsoft could have all the power, but that's not gonna save them. You know what I mean? That's not the issue at hand here for Microsoft.
It's like power matters with asterisks next to it because it's a lot of factors into power mattering.
Yeah.
PS4 and Xbox One were actually PS4 was cheaper and was more powerful.
Yeah, it's cheaper and more powerful. Yeah.
And I said that to a lot of Xbox. They're like, no, that wasn't the reason. It was the videos. I'm like, dog, the shit was $100 cheaper and more powerful.
And more powerful at the same time. More powerful. Microsoft messed up.
Why the fuck would anybody buy the more expensive one if it's weaker?
Exactly.
So they're gonna have the more powerful, but that shit is definitely gonna be more expensive. So you know, I guess they just want to cover all bases. But
they gotta be careful with that, especially if official specs come out and we get the real numbers.
Yeah.
If we see the power or the teraflops, I guess that's what we're judging it by. Well, when it comes to the hardcore, if we see the power difference are not that big of a deal, then what's the conversation gonna be about now, Jamie? It's gonna be about the games.
The games,
you know what I mean? It's gonna be about the games. And right now, I will say that the future is looking much brighter for Microsoft than it's ever looked. I think we can agree that, like, if we look at their position when they started with the Xbox One and now, they're in a better position. I think we all could agree that. You know what I mean?
On paper, they definitely are.
Yeah, they're in a better position.
You talking about since 2013?
Yeah, since 2013 and 2020. Jack, you would have to agree they're in a better position, right? Than they were back in 2013.
Yeah, because there's still a level of optimism right now. So yeah,
I would say I'm saying that because at least now it seems like they're trying to actually develop some games, and they actually got some studios under their belt now. You know what I mean? Whether the games turn out to be good or bad, we have yet to see. But at least they're in a position that looks a lot better for them. But let me read some super chats before I get too behind real quick. Melon Matt 93 says 13 platinums last year, Dead Space 1 and 2, GTA 4, Velocity 2X, and Metal Gear Solid 4, just to name some. Isn't Dead Space like 2 like a hard platinum or some shit like that? Isn't that
you can't die.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to you, Melon Matt. Good shit. Nova
What's
Kane
the GTA one? You got the birds? That's the one with the pigeons?
This is GTA 4.
What did he say, GTA 4?
He said 4.
Oh, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one with the birds.
That is? Okay. I remember people like saying, I ain't doing that bird shit.
Yeah. This one's from Nova Kane. He says, uncompromised 8K only on Eggbox. Eggbog, baby. And this is
Eggbog egg, my guy.
And this is from Def Singer. What's up, Def Singer? Yo, he says, in 2017, E3, a certain logo was shown, and a certain community roasted them. Now, the same community is hyped for a logo released at CES, but bragged about views. What could he be talking about?
Well, to be fair,
Come on, Jack,
one logo actually gonna come out, so we still waiting on that other logo shit.
That other logo got rebooted. I got rebooted. They scrapped everything, rebooted.
Yeah, Metroid Prime 4, right? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Sofa Spy says Series X is gonna come with a payment. LOL, $800. Oh man, that'd be crazy. I don't think so though.
Yeah, I would
Wait,
lose it.
that's facts though, right? Don't they have a payment plan with that Dell? The Dell
I think they do have some sort of payment plan. Maybe that's why it's gonna be pricey a little bit. Who knows, man?
You're like, hey, but we got a payment plan for you.
That might be the
That's
move.
weird on a payment plan for a console. Hell no.
Jesus,
Hell
bro.
no.
All things.
No. Hell no.
This one is from Harold. He says, "Remember when Sony fanboys clowned the Metroid Prime 4 teaser?" Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. Yeah, we do remember that. We do remember that, but they're pretty happy about this PS5 logo. I think did I really see them celebrate this logo? I seen a whole bunch of them, post it, and I seen a few of them kind of change their Twitter pics to it. So you know what I mean?
Hey, man. Hey.
I seen that. I did see that.
JPEG.
Huh?
And
It's all about
Xbox
the
guys
JPEGs.
and Xbox guys started changing their Twitter pictures to the chip now. So that's going on
That's
Twitter.
I guess.
That's why it's chips versus logos.
I guess, man.
Brian
Yeah, that's-
Lobo, he says JPEG logo over text logo, LOL. And I'm gonna come in defense of Metro Prime 4's logo. At least that was a game that hasn't we were looking forward to for a long time though, and they haven't talked about it in a minute now. Where the PS5 logo, we all know the PlayStation 5 is coming. We didn't know that Metro Prime 4 is coming, right? That was a surprise. So I'm gonna shoot.
We
it
still
down
don't know
right
if it's
there.
coming or not.
Yeah,
Shit.
you're right about that. I'll tell you that.
God
You're right
damn.
about that. Sofa Spy again. Thanks for the donation. He says Halo is fire. Xbox launch might be fire like the Switch and Breath of the Wild. We gotta wait and see. We gotta wait and see. I personally can't get hyped for Halo Infinite because I don't really trust 343 Industries, and that's just where I'm at. I actually have a video coming about this, so make sure y'all check it out. It's going to be dropping on my channel soon about this. I can't get hyped for Halo Infinite right now, so I know. I want to be optimistic, but I've been let down before.
There should be a beta soon, I think, for that game.
A beta? You think so?
Yeah, I think they're gonna want to get a beta out there for that game early.
Okay. All right, so is there anything else to discuss from CS that you guys want to talk about?
They dropped some numbers. I think Sony dropped some numbers there.
Oh yeah,
What-
they did.
Okay, so do you have them up? Can you read them for us if you do?
Yeah. Fuck. Where are they?
Let me see. Where are these numbers?
I posted them. I don't know
What-
what
I
the
know
fuck.
Jay Barter retweeted them.
Wasn't it like 106 million consoles sold or something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah. It was 106 million consoles sold. VR was at 5 million.
5 million, 90 million monthly.
Okay, yo, let's stop at VR real quick. How y'all feel
Yes.
about that? How y'all feel about VR being at 5 million and being out for almost 4 years now? How do you feel about that?
It's a fad.
Oh.
I mean,
think
as long as they
actually-
keep supporting it, that shit.
I'm actually worried about what's going to happen with Half-Life Alex
why?
because I don't know if it's going to be good.
You don't
I
know if it's
mean-
gonna be good, as in the quality of the game.
It looked good from the gameplay that I've seen.
I mean,
But
but it's been done so many times with other VR games.
you could, but there's so much room for growth in the VR. The VR section.
I'm not saying there
Hey,
isn't.
man, I don't know, man. Yo, VR's looking kind of like an L to
telling
me,
you.
bro. It's kind of looking
It's
like
not.
an L, bro.
It's
looking
not.
like an L,
It's
dog.
not. No, it's not. The content for it, I think it's just gonna continue to get better, and people are gonna keep even the fucking Oculus shit was seeing sales surges and shit like that.
The Quest. I heard.
Yeah, the Oculus Quest was seeing surges for it. And with PlayStation, we're still in their first iteration, so VR2 is gonna be better with tracking and probably wireless and stuff like that. It's just gonna get better to me. And I think the 5 million sale number is good enough. It's good enough for them to continue to have faith in it, man, and to keep making content.
Yo,
I mean,
I
for what Sony did with busted ass move controllers and the Sony Eye to make VR work, cobbled together by duct tape, is pretty impressive. I'd like to see what they do with
Duct tape
actual
is disrespectful.
hardware.
Mhm.
But that fucking thing is a nightmare, and VR itself is a nightmare.
The
So I really
PlayStation,
don't-
the PlayStation VR sold less than the Wii U. So what does that tell you? Yo, J Main,
But the Wii, the VR is a peripheral.
Yeah,
though.
that's
That
Yeah,
shit's
but everybody
like,
thought the Wii U was a peripheral too. So
there you go.
there you go. There you go.
Yo,
go.
but if Sony made a PlayStation Vita 2, do you think it would have sold more than 5 million units in 4 years? If they did a proper one?
Nope.
You don't think so?
If
they did a proper one, not with these stupid memory card, like the
that would
memory
have to
card
be
bullshit, none of that trash.
But hold on, a proper Sony handheld would have to play those console games natively, or it would not be a proper handheld because they don't have the studios allocated to making handheld games.
They're making VR games.
But you put those studios on handheld games, those games are worse than the VR game. Them shits are not going to be good. Nobody's going to buy those. Like for what they would have to make, like what they would need in the return for the studios and the hardware that they put out for a handheld. Nah, it wouldn't be a proper handheld. It wouldn't be a proper a proper plan for it. I don't think for like a Vita 2 or something like that.
Yeah,
Because that was the biggest problem with the Vita is the software. Like they stopped supporting it, and that's because they had all those studios that were working on VR games. They're like, we rather work on console games.
you know what? I will give Sony credit for supporting the PlayStation VR this long. By now, I thought they would have dropped support for it because the shit's not really taking off, and I believe initially their sales expectations were actually more for the PlayStation VR, but they stuck with it. So, we all know PSVR is the market leader, but being the market leader and there's only 5 million of your product out, it's still kind of small in my personal opinion. But
yeah, it's definitely a small market.
J-Main
It's small.
feels like he has faith in the product, so we're gonna see. We'll see what happens with VR next generation. I feel like that's when we'll know if it's gonna stick around or not. I feel like next generation is the time we're gonna know.
The next iteration of PSVR, I want to see where that goes. What devs are saying about wanting to make games for it, because I still see the passion for people to make VR games. That's what I still see.
So I was really hyped when I saw the Half-Life Alyx trailer because I was like, damn, am I really going to drop $1,000 on a VR headset for Half-Life Alyx? And then I said no, because that's crazy. And now when I keep seeing more footage of it, and I still see them not even being able to fix the issue of traversal or movement in VR and still using the portal jumping that you see in VR to move across space.
Yeah.
I think to myself, like, they still haven't solved a lot of the big problems that VR has. The price point is one, and then movement is another, and then motion sickness is another. So,
well, Alex, VR is always going to have those issues because, there's always going to be that disconnect where, you can't physically walk in the world, right? So you're going to need to move somehow, I guess.
Somehow.
Yeah, some games, like you said, do like a kind of like you look in the direction and you point and click where you want to go.
Yeah, I
guess some games might use an analog stick.
It's not jump cut, budget cuts. That's it.
Okay, yeah. So,
but like Resident Evil didn't do it like that.
You use your controller, right, to actually move and
to walk around.
Yeah,
it's like full motion.
Okay.
So that's kind of what I'm expecting, right? Like, is that kind of motion? When I keep seeing the jumping, I'm thinking to myself, like, something is being affected from movement in that space that it is not being handled or being fixed in a smart way.
I don't know. The thing with VR, I don't see it ever really taking off, just because it's just it's such an isolated experience. You know what I mean? Like it's it's a cool experience, but it's a very isolated experience where that you're cut off from everything. As soon as you put it on, like I said, I've had VR headsets, really cool shit, really cool stuff, but I don't know, man. I don't think it's practical for me personally. First of all, the space that you're gonna need for proper VR, if you want to actually do full 360s and stuff like that, like especially on the PC, where you have like the sensors, the space required, the setup.
What you trying to do? Backflips and shit? Like
no, but you know what I'm talking about. There's some games that like literally like you need like full 360 motion because like wherever you turn, like it literally senses, and you're like, I think there's like some sort of like wave shooter game. I don't know if it's with zombies or something like that, and you literally have to like turn around and like kill enemies from your back.
Also,
front,
too, like think
all
about it.
sorts of
Like
shit.
when you're turning around, you have to step over to the cables behind your head that are laying on the floor,
Yeah, for the PSVR, yeah. The
and
cables.
even for the Vive too. So it's
Also,
go ahead.
no, I was gonna say for your point about the Half-Life Alex with the jump movement. I think I don't know for a fact, but that might have just been an option because I know for like people who get motion sickness,
It's there.
the jump shit is an option in some games too.
I hope
that
so.
it's an easier transition for like the eyes and shit like that. Like
I feel like if any developer was going to do right by VR, it would be Valve because it's literally their baby. Like that's what they're trying to bring in.
right.
But I don't know, man. Dedicating a whole Half-Life game to it. I expected Portal first before Half-Life. But
They
I'm
needed a
intrigued that they have
franchise.
Portal.
They needed a franchise that was actually gonna move units, so they
Yeah.
had to do Half-Life.
I mean, I made the joke one time that I was like, Half-Life 3 was going to be VR exclusive. So I think this is their way of doing it. But I don't know what they're going to do with Half-Life now.
Yo, Jack, when you gonna
It's
pick up a
gonna be weird.
PSVR, man? You've been saying that you wanted to get a PSVR. What you saying with that?
When they don't have cords, I can't do that cord shit, bro. I already got too
Yeah,
many
okay.
cords on my floor. Like
Yeah.
when they cause and then like I don't know the way I got my setup. I think I would have to unhook my capture card every time I want to play it. I'm definitely not doing that. So
The
they just
cord,
have to make it.
the
they have to
cord
make
thing
it-
is actually not that bad. Like
No.
I have my shit set up right now under my desk, and so when I'm sitting here, if I was like, I'll show you right here. Like so, if I have my headset, it's literally just this one cord that sticks out.
Mhm.
So if I have it on right here like this, that's the only cord that's a thing. And to me, that feels like a headphone cord, just like that. So if I'm moving around and shit like that, it's cool. It's cool for me.
I don't know.
When I had a PSVR, my issue with it, why I didn't really want to keep it because at the time, I had one of my TVs mounted, right? And the issue I had is just the little breakout box or whatever, and the wires. It's just kind of messy. You know what I mean? It's just messy, and I don't want to have to keep on unplugging it.
Yeah,
And
that
plugging
part,
it back
yes.
in.
I
I think
agree.
they got rid
To
of
set
it,
it up.
didn't they?
Well, I
No,
think
the box is still there.
Well,
It
whatever
Yeah.
version
It
that
got
I
smaller?
had a breakout box, and it had to be plugged in, and I'm like, yo, this makes my setup look nasty. So yeah, PlayStation VR 2 definitely has to be like wireless or some shit like that. But we'll see what happens with it though.
Yeah, I'm like you said with next generation though, that'll tell me a lot. Like if Sony falls back and we're not getting like any VR games coming out, and like we got the Iron Man shit coming up, and we'll see what else they do after that. But yeah, if they start falling back, then it's a wrap.
Mm-hmm. All right. Apparently, we might get a new Switch in 2020. What do you
No,
think?
we
Go
won't.
again.
No, we won't.
What do you guys think about this rumor? Take it with a grain of salt. No one's saying it's happening.
No.
What do you think, Alex? You're
Switch
saying no
Pro,
right away.
baby.
You're saying no
What's
right
the
away.
rumor?
What's up?
The idea of like a Switch Pro, like it's gonna do 4K and all this stuff. No, you can kiss that.
Yeah,
goodbye.
yeah. I don't believe that 4K. I don't
can
believe the
kiss that
4K
goodbye.
shit. But you believe
They're
that
they're
there's
not
a
gonna
chance?
do a hard cut of the Switch currently, hardware wise, and a new Switch. They're not gonna do that hard cut. You'll probably see something along the lines of what they did with the 3DS. They had the 3DS, whatever, the S,
the new
3DS, the new 3DS.
Yeah.
Probably do that. Probably remove the bezel. Probably a better screen. Maybe more battery than even the newer one that they put out now. And that'll be about it. I don't think they're going to do anything hardware wise. They're not even in the same boat. They're not even in the same fucking state as Sony and Microsoft are.
Yeah, that whole
So
4K
you can kiss
stuff.
that
I don't
whole-
Yeah, why would they need to do
4K?
4K?
I don't.
Because people just want that in 4K. Just
It don't
because
even
of
got
the-
like Hulu and Netflix though, right? Like what?
No.
Yeah.
So what the fuck are you gonna be showing it for? You don't need to do games in 4K, dog.
They
So
got YouTube.
that's it. I mean, the only thing I would like would be just a slightly beefier one, so that games that like were not running great, like Fire Emblem or Breath of the Wild or stuff like that, the frame rate will be more solid. That's the only thing I would want,
Yeah. So
and that's it. But
So
they're not going to do nothing like that. Like people are crazy. Like
yeah,
it's a handheld.
It's,
Deal
it's,
with it.
it's crazy to think that we'll get another Switch this year. and stuff like that.
Especially since they just dropped the light.
Yeah, they just dropped the light last year, and I believe they just did another iteration last year too, right? They upgraded that model.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
To think that they'll drop another console this year, that's absolutely crazy. Do I think the light's the last Nintendo Switch to come out? No, but I think it's a little too soon to see a Switch Pro or something like that. And as for the people thinking that it's gonna be like 4K and all that stuff, it's kind of hard to believe, especially looking at like just mobile, processors and shit like that right now. I don't even know if technology's up there to do some shit like that right now, right? To run games on 4K like that, right? So I don't know, man. It'll probably drain the battery even quicker. Well, there was this one product that was out of CES that looked pretty interesting. I don't know if you guys seen it. It's called the Alienware UFO or some shit like that.
Yeah, I did see that.
You know what the battery life is on that?
2 hours. They said
2 hours.
2 hours?
2 hours.
Is that the one that it kind of looked like a Switch a little bit?
All right, yeah. So it's a concept.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes, it's a concept of a portable PC, pretty much. It runs full Windows. Yeah, it runs full Windows and everything, but it's kind of designed as a Switch. And honestly, I would buy a product like this in a heartbeat if they actually like refined it, maybe made it a little bit smaller and got it like really working, and the battery is at least up to like 4 to 5 hours. I would actually buy something like that. Can you imagine like bringing like your PC on the go like that, yo? Alex,
there's already something like that. It's like the Win GDP.
There's something like that.
Yeah, it's Win GDP.
This shit look big as fuck, or am I tripping?
Pro. A GDP Win. That's it. There's already something like that. It's a GDP Win. It's just a portable PC.
I'm gonna have to Google it and see how that.
It's like $500. So with some with like the 256 gig, the 128 gigabyte is $729. The 256 is $829. Yeah.
And this is native. This is not streaming.
This is native. GDP Win is native.
Oh, okay. And this Alienware thing is supposed to be native too.
It's also native,
Yeah, their target is 1080p, 60 frames per second with all games. That's the target. So it is a concept. It's not.
I would love something like that.
Yeah, it's not something you can buy right now. But it's probably gonna be pricey. Looking at like the tech, right? It's probably gonna be something really pricey.
Oh, if it's Alienware doing it, it'll be 3 times the price of whatever it should be. So it'll be like $2,000.
What was the name of the one you said was already out, Alex?
GPD Win.
GPD. Okay. Gotta look that up.
Yeah, like honestly, I would really like Sony to create like a handheld. Like I really want that. Like I feel like they can, like, after the PSP was so great, yo. Like it was just such a great device, yo. Just the Vita, in my personal opinion, I know dudes love it, but the Vita was just whack to me. You know, the first 2 years were good for me, but after that, the device was whack. But I feel like, Sony could actually pull it off, yo. And I don't know. I don't want Nintendo to be the only one in this space making that type of device, yo. I would like Sony to do that too, but I don't think that's happening. I think they're focusing on streaming and shit like that, like Microsoft, xCloud and PS Now and stuff.
I could see them coming out with a streaming device before they ever try to get back into the native handheld market.
Yeah, they're probably gonna just make you stream like their games on your phone. You already could do that, right? Like with remote play or some shit.
Or remote play,
But has PS Now ever been on cell phones and stuff like that?
Huh?
Mobile phone, PS Now.
Yeah.
Well, the Sony Xperia.
I think it was on Xperia. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The
So
Sony
I guess maybe they'll bring that back or some shit like that, because it seems like they're not interested in making another handheld. All right, let me read this donation from Glingser. I believe that's how you pronounce your name. He says, if there's no Switch Pro, then PS5 and Series X games won't ever go to Switch. You see, I think that's like the common thought. That's why people assume a Pro is coming really soon. And what I believe, I think the Switch will be fine, because if you really take it in, the Nintendo Switch right now currently is not getting like the major third-party games anyways. You know what I mean? Like they're not getting the big ones.
If it is, it's like months later.
Yeah, and it's getting like the Dooms, the Wolfensteins, but it's not really getting like all the major big third-party games. Like here and there, you might get like a little surprise. So I feel like the Nintendo Switch is gonna be fine going into this year and next year, living off straight first-party games, indies, and ports from the 7th and 8th gen. Like, because people are rebuying old ass games on the Switch just to have them in a portable form factor. It is what it is, right? People what did they release? Saints Row 3, old ass Resident Evil games. People are like buying that shit. So I feel like the Switch could survive on that alone, as long as the first party content output is good. And so far, the Switch has been out for what is it 3 years yet, or almost
3 years?
Almost 3 years. And so far,
March will be 3 years.
So far, I would say the first party content has been pretty damn good because I have a whole collection of like games. Like I could look at my library, like.
They do it. They do it right by that first party.
The first party games are coming out much quicker than previous consoles. So if they can keep that up, and indies are doing extremely well on the Nintendo Switch. A lot of indies come out first on the Nintendo Switch as well. I know Jack complains about that too, right?
What happened?
I'm saying indies come out first. Indies come out first on the Nintendo Switch.
They do triple.
Yeah.
Y'all talking about the Switch?
I even like double dip on games like Dead Cells. I bought twice. I bought it on GOG and then I bought it again on my Switch. I was like, fuck.
So I think the Switch will be fine. Like people feel like when the PS5 and the Series X come out, like they're gonna the Switch is gonna die. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be fine. One more from Sofa Spice says, let's not forget that Stadia has only. I literally forgot about Stadia, bro. Stadia.
Who?
Bro. Wait.
I forgot about that shit.
What?
If Sofa Spy didn't say Stadia, I think that would have just slipped by my mind.
I forgot that even came out.
Yeah. Let's not forget that Stadia.
What's Stadia? Ain't that some type of sweetener or something? The fuck?
I heard that gives you cancer.
No shit. Stadia might actually give somebody cancer.
Let me read this. Let's not forget that Stadia has only been out for a month and has third-party support, party chats, voice chat, 8 in-game invites, achievements, etc. And the Switch doesn't.
But does the Stadia have games?
Hey man, I agree. I 100% agree with you, Sofa Spy.
True. Nintendo is not doing really well on what they should be doing. In
1 month time, the Stadia already has achievements, party chat. Nintendo Switch doesn't have that, and Epic doesn't have that. You too, Epic. Like, how you not have achievements and on your platform, stuff, bro? Like, how you not have that yet? That's crazy.
Yeah, I think Stadia just signed on a new first party studio too.
Oh, really? Do you know what?
Yeah, they're making some other game right now.
I think I saw that.
That's
an AL signing on with Stadia, dog. God damn.
At this point, too. Oh yeah, Typhoon. They join Stadia Games and Entertainment.
Dog, I wonder how many people are actually really gaming on Stadia. I wish I had a number count.
Oh,
is it out?
There was some numbers I think for Destiny.
Bring that up.
The player count. Let me find it.
Bring that up while I introduce the
next
next topic.
That drop off was crazy on this shit.
Yeah, it was like some type of drop off with the Destiny. They showed it. Found it.
Oh, you found it?
Found it. Yes. Oh, here it is. Oh, what the fuck? Yes, I have ad blocker. You can suck a dick. Oh yes. You want me to send you the link?
Go ahead and read it. Go ahead and read it out. Or
all right.
Let's see these numbers. They probably dropped really bad, yo.
Fam, this shit is crazy. All right, so damn, they're not letting me fucking read the article.
I was not letting you read the article, but
it's one of them paid. So yeah, one of them ad blocker shits.
All right, so you get that up, and let me just read the next topic I want to discuss. This one's for Jack, Move, Johnny, because we got a bet.
Oh shit,
we got a bet. You know, what I mean? A little $20 bet. Platinum Games. What was our bet, Jack? That
the
Bayonetta will be the last game Platinum Game drops before getting acquired or shutting down.
Absolutely.
So, if you guys don't know, Platinum Game announced that they're in a economic alliance with Tencent. So basically, Tencent has invested in Platinum Games. They haven't acquired them, but they are funding them. So now Platinum Games can publish games themselves. So, Jack, how's our bet looking?
It still look good for me.
How's it look good?
I'm gonna tell you.
Hand on the money, Jack.
I'm gonna tell you why it look good for me. Right?
All right.
Now, 2 things. Everybody knows Tencent First of all, they're scumbags. Second of all, they're glorified loan sharks, right? So, this economic acquaintance or whatever. I used to do this shit back in the hood. Oh, you ain't got the money, fam. I'll loan you the money. You know it's gonna be a little bit on top of it though, right? Like, I'll pay for it, but yeah, that's mine. That type shit, right? So the way I'm looking at it as a fellow finesser, I see Tencent lining up to acquire Platinum Games. They getting a little cozy with them. Hey fam, we got y'all self-publishing beautiful. Eventually that self-publishing gonna become Tencent publishing because they gonna own Platinum Games. Listen to what I'm telling y'all.
So that's where your mind is at with this bet.
I mean, but I would bet that Nintendo would buy Platinum before that.
Yeah, but
that might happen as well.
But take it in, Jack. If Bayonetta comes out and another game drops, then I still win. Anyway,
you win automatically. Yeah, you win
automatically.
Yeah, you win.
So I guess we gotta wait. So I'm hoping Bayonetta comes out this year so I can get that.
And where the fuck is Bayonetta 3 at?
I
ain't showing the game in like 2 years. But where's it?
They said news coming soon.
I think that we're gonna see it this year. I'm pretty confident we're gonna see it.
It's like the longest bet I never made in my fucking life. Yeah,
I know, right?
That's good.
Yeah, Tencent got money everywhere.
Yeah, but
damn.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I think they got like money with or they're in the pockets with like Ubisoft as well. They're like,
Riot Games, Epic Games,
a lot of big companies,
Activision Blizzard, Grinding Gear Games, and other investments.
Deep,
Supercell, Frontier, Paradox, Discord.
Damn, Discord. Discord. I didn't even know that.
I didn't even know
Discord received a $158 million fund last year, including an undisclosed amount from Tencent, among many other investors.
Undisclosed.
Yeah, Tencent slinging that dick. That shit is crazy. Man.
Why?
Yeah. Oh,
or go ahead. Well, you have the Destiny numbers?
The Destiny numbers. I got those things. Around when Stadia first launched, PC was 494,000. Now it's 437,000. PS4 was 454,000. Now it's 435,000. Xbox 331,000. Now 313,000. Stadia 19,400 when it launched. Now it's at 8,000.
Jeez.
So
by half.
By half, and it was already fucking bad. So yeah,
that's crazy.
That's the only one that was it cross progression or some shit, crossplay. Hold on.
Yeah.
No, but Stadia is only Stadia only.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You can't play with nobody else.
Yeah.
So that's what makes that number even worse, is that you can't even play with nobody else.
It doesn't have crossplay, so that fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Yo, they should just cancel this movie. Why is this movie still in production? So another director is leaving the Uncharted movie. Yo, Jack, get your mans, dog. Get your mans. Yo, what's going on over there, bro? With this,
like I said about this movie has been in development since 2007. It's been in development so long that they wanted Mark Wahlberg to play Nathan Drake, right? This movie's been in development so long. Now they're asking him to play Sully. I can't make this shit up. I cannot make this shit up. This is a true. Come on, bro. Can we stop this?
Oh shit!
What I want to know is why would you watch an Uncharted movie? Pop in your PS4 disc instead.
I would definitely rather play the game.
I actually rather play the game.
No, I'm not talking about playing. We don't play it anyways. You just mostly watch it.
I actually had faith in this movie, dog.
Really?
Snap.
I really did. I was looking forward to it because I've said it a few times on this podcast, but it's like I think the story that they could have told with a Nathan Drake in that little grace period where we don't know what happened to him between like the events after the beginning of Uncharted 3 and then before he was in jail at the beginning of Uncharted 4. Like there's still like a big gap right there where he's like growing up and becoming who he is as an adult.
Yo, but wasn't Tom Holland supposed to play him though?
Yeah,
young Nathan Drake.
So he could play like a teenage Nathan Drake, like 16, 17-year-old, like he does Spider-Man. Like he can
play. I don't know, man. That shit.
Cancel the movie, man. Let's calling it what it is. Cancel the damn movie, bro.
I have faith, but with that
Cancel that
directors, it's time to pack it up.
Cancel the movie.
Cancel that.
They've been making this shit for 13 years, bro.
And it's gonna come out. It's gonna be ass, Jack. That's a crazy.
I think it's
thing.
had 8 different directors. Like, come on, bro. Or
that's
6,
too much. That's
6
too
or
much.
7. Like, bro, come on, man.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous, yo.
Yeah, and what happened? I think they said this director was working on some other movie that Tom Holland's in. I think was it the Spider-Man films?
I have no idea, man.
They supposed to be making a Last of Us movie too. Like this shit don't need to be movies, yo. It already told a good story.
Yeah.
And the casting, I don't think they're gonna be able to cast, bro.
What do you say, Alex? You say something?
I said good is.
Here you go.
All right.
How you like that, dog?
Final Fantasy VII Remake, the demo leaked online.
Oh,
or some shit like that. Or some people hacked into a database. Or I don't know the story because I haven't really been paying attention.
No, the demo leaked. It actually leaked. I think it was like on a Japanese PlayStation store or something like that.
So it came out, like was available to download for people?
Yeah, it was available for people to download for a short period of time and got there.
Okay, so how's it going around right now? How's it
you gotta jailbreak your PS4.
Oh, so that's possible. You could jailbreak your PS4?
Hey, I guess so.
Okay, but can you download games and stuff like that?
I think once you jailbreak it, you can't go online no more.
But you could download games. I never knew you could do that on the PS4.
I don't know.
I have to ask one night. He's a specialist when it comes to this department, bro.
I seen old buddy catch some heat for that shit though.
Oh yeah, I did see Dreamcast.
That man Dreamcast got on his ass.
I think
about this leak?
I think people were pissed off that he got to play it or some shit like that.
He did a video about the demo and he was like the way he worded, he was like, "Oh, I got to mysteriously play it" or some type shit like that. And they were roasting him. Like, bro, he pretty much trying to act like he ain't acquired by illegal means. So they been on his ass recently, bro. That joint crazy.
Wait, fans or SquareSoft and Sony?
No, the comment section.
Viewers,
yeah,
like, fuck them. They don't know. They don't fuck them.
All right, so but this demo, there was a report that like it was supposed to launch side by side with the game's launch. But I think that's fake though. They said it's fake though.
Yeah, they it was like they said GameStop had said it, but the GameStop came. That's not true. They didn't say that shit like that.
Oh, okay. So do you guys think we're gonna get this demo soon? They might as well. Like if it's already leaked and it's going around, like people are just gonna leak it anyways. Like,
that would be a good idea because I'd like to know what I'd like to fucking see it in action. Because, well, here's the thing. So I found out that the original soundtrack, the tracks were leaked as well, and like the OST, the soundtrack stops at the first boss fight in the Mako reactor.
That's not where the game ends, Alex.
That's not a good sign.
That's not
the whole game.
That's not a good sign.
Dog, the game doesn't end there. No way. The game doesn't end there, Alex.
That is not a good sign.
Alex, the game doesn't end there, dog.
Yo, listen, if they add like 30 hours of garbage in between all of that,
Alex, the game doesn't end there, bro. Relax.
Listen,
that's all right. That's the beginning of the game, bro. What are you talking about?
If you guys listen, if you want to play Final Fantasy VII, I implore you to just get it on the PlayStation Store, just get it on PC, just get it on your Switch, and play the original version, which is superior in because it's done. Just saying, that's what I saw.
I don't know, man.
So I'm like spooked by it. So I want to see this demo.
All right, but
I kind of believed that it was going to be out though closer to the launch date of the actual game, because when they data mined this shit, it had so much information in it that it seems like why would they put all that information in something that's like going to be out 3 or 4 months before the game even comes out?
Yeah,
it's like they were able to find out like PC ports and know other shit that I won't spoil and stuff like that. But it's like, damn, like why is all that information on there like that for something that's supposed to be a demo that's coming out, like I said, 3 or 4 months before the game come out. But at this point, they might as well just put that shit out.
They might as well. Let's quickly talk about March, because there's so many fucking games dropping in March, and I want to see what games are y'all picking up this month.
In March.
So I'm gonna name the major games.
Okay, I see.
I'm gonna name the major games that are coming out in March. So far, we got Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ori and the Will of the Wisp, Neo 2, Animal Crossing New Horizon, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Doom 64, Doom Eternal, Bleeding Edge, MLB The Show 20, Persona 5 Royal, and Half-Life.
Bleeding Edge. What was that from again?
Ninja Theory.
Oh yeah.
No,
yeah.
but yo,
Got
but
the big old fat bitch with the robotic leg.
y'all gotta admit, yo, this lineup for a month is not that fucking bad. There's a lot of different kinds of games, you know, different strokes for different folks. There's a lot of different kinds of games this month.
No, this might look good.
I'm picking up 2 of those games.
So Jack, what you picking up?
Definitely Ori Will of the Wisp. Definitely getting that. My game pass run out 3 days after that game come out. I might just buy the game.
Yo.
And I got
promotion going on for $1.
Oh yeah, I need to get that. And I got Persona 4, 5 Royale.
Yeah, I'm jumping out the window from now. Yo, Ori will be one of the highest reviewed games. Top 5 this year. Or maybe
you saying
top
top
5?
five?
Top 5 this year. Highest reviewed game.
Last of Us,
5.
Cyberpunk. What else coming out this year?
Last of Us, Cyberpunk, Resident Evil.
Top 5 this year.
Maybe that's not too bold. Let me try
No,
to make a bold.
Ori top 5?
I say top 10, not top 5.
I think top 5 highest reviewed games this year. I'm gonna go out on the
Let's
list.
see. What you say, Jack?
Okay.
Last of Us, Cyberpunk,
You know both of them go rate higher.
Dreams,
Cyberpunk,
Dreams is not gonna rate higher than no
Dreams,
fucking
yeah.
Ori, dog.
How much I would
Ghost
have
of
bet Dreams is
Tsushima?
gonna be
Ghost
like
of
a 90?
Tsushima?
I get Ori top 10. I think it's gonna be like the 6 to 7 5 review.
I think it's gonna be top 5. I think a lot of
because
people
you're not accounting the little sneaker sleeper hits we gonna get in the year that ain't
From what we know right now, I can see.
You cut out. Can you say it again?
I was saying for what we know, for the games that we know that are definitely coming out this year, I can see it being top 5.
I'm saying Ori's
Top
gonna be top
10,
5
top
highest
10.
reviewed game of 2020. Take that.
It's probably gonna be one of the 5th best games to come out this year, but as far as reviews, I don't know about that one.
Well, the last one got an 88.
Know what I'm saying? That ain't even. I would have expected that game to get higher than that.
Yeah, to be
after playing it.
maybe these Xbox fans are onto something. Yo, is there some media bias? Because when I really take it in, I was actually surprised when I looked at the Metacritic score and I saw that it wasn't a 90. I'm like, what the fuck? This game's like incredible.
That's
yo.
like
Media bias, y'all.
That game is actually like incredible. Some of you want to take a bet? Someone said someone bet Kofi. I don't know. I'm willing. If someone's willing to take that bet, I'm willing to take that bet. Top 5.
I bet.
Top 5.
I'll take a bet with you that Dreams will score higher than Ori.
I want that bet.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'll take that bet
Let's do
with
it.
you.
Let's do it.
How much?
Yo,
How much you want to bet? on
Yeah,
that,
Jack, fall back. Jack, fall back.
man.
Jack, fall
Well,
back.
what am I willing to take from Kofi?
Yeah, fall back, Jack.
Well,
This is my bet.
what am I willing to take from you?
Hold up.
Congratulations, Kofi.
No, I mean we could do a $60 game or however you want to do it. You know what I mean? I'm willing to get that up.
Dreams will score
Yeah.
higher than Ori.
Than Ori. Yep.
Let's do it. You got it. A $60 game, bro. Let's get it. Let's get it.
I think, I think you lost
Johnson
that.
that made that money, bro.
J-Man, you lost. Yeah. There's no
Go on
way.
and save that money, Jimmy.
There's
I
no
won
way
that.
the hell that
I
happened.
I won that.
Dreams will score higher
Dreams,
than
yeah.
Ori.
You know
No.
why Dream's not gonna score higher?
No.
Why?
It's a whole bunch of uncreative motherfuckers playing it, right? So they not gonna be. If you're not willing to utilize all the tool set of the game, you're not gonna be able to. You know what I mean?
I think, Jamie, I think you goofed, my guy.
Dog, I'm eating, bro.
they not
It's too
gonna-
late.
they
You
not
can't
gonna-
take it
not-
back. You can't take it back.
Not only is Dreams easily accessible, because it had a beta, the content that'll already be on the game when it launches will impress a lot of the reviewers. So
It's not good. It's not
I got faith in Dreams that it's gonna score very high.
Nah. You know, Dreams is really cool, but if I'm keeping it real with you, Chief, yo, it seems like a lot of you know stuff just to waste time in, like a lot of shovelware, something that you wouldn't really be spending a lot of time in. That's like the crazy thing is I actually have Dreams, I have the beta, but I'm still waiting for someone to make something like kind of like fruitful. You know, it seems like all little types of mini games or stuff that you can explore.
You just walk around like it ain't.
Yeah,
what
you
are
can.
doing
Like,
with
what are you
this
doing
shit?
in it? You just walk around in it. Maybe, you know, they recreate things from that's been in other games. Like, okay,
like
okay.
recreate
That's
bikini
okay.
but it's a creation tool, so that's what it's there for.
exactly.
But what do you do after you look
So,
at it?
yes,
If you
after I look
create-
at it, then
whether you're creating new or old IP, like old properties, that if it's impressive, it's impressive. That's
Yeah,
still
that's what I'm
something
saying.
that
But
you can
all right,
rate.
so have you
That's
seen
good.
something?
do with
Have
it,
you
though?
seen something in Dreams that you can really like
Dreams
play?
scoring higher
Like
than
something that you
Ori?
can really play. You know, like a real game in there, not some kind of.
I mean,
like,
I haven't looked a lot
shit.
recently. I haven't looked a lot recently.
That's what I want. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. If
Yeah.
someone in the chat knows of a real game in Dreams, I'll go and download it and try it out myself.
I just got one question, bro.
What's up?
Kofi,
What's up?
What are you gonna buy with this money, J-Man?
I can't,
What's the first one? What you get?
I can't wait. I can't wait because I'm telling y'all, Jesus.
You know what's crazy, yo? You're really gonna help me a lot because you're gonna fund some of my March games that are.
Yeah, he should give you Cyberpunk for that.
Yeah, you're gonna fund some of my
Hold
March
on.
games. Yo.
When Ori come out?
In March.
March.
Oh,
Dreams
okay.
come out on Valentine's Day, I think.
Dreams come out Valentine's Day.
Dreams come out
I
next
think
month.
so, yeah. Yeah, come out
Yeah.
February 14th, don't it?
So we're gonna know.
Oh
soon.
yes.
And J-Min, if Dreams anyhow scores like an 82, 83, send me my money from there. Just
Yeah,
send me
that's
my money.
probably, yeah.
Send me my
yeah.
money from there, bro.
80. It's not. It's gonna be like. I think Dreams is gonna be like an 89 or a 90.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
It better be. It took them fucking 6 years to make it better.
I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all.
That's a hot take.
It's impressive stuff.
That is, listen,
That's a
I made a
hot
hot
take.
take
That's a
earlier
hot
in this
take.
podcast, but you may have made the hottest take, my
Bro,
friend.
it took them a whole console generation to make that game.
That's a
bro.
hot take.
God
That is a
damn.
very hot take.
Hey man.
Ori's gonna be great. I'm letting y'all know from now. Ori's gonna be fucking one of the best games that's gonna release.
I think Dream is okay. You know what? You want to make bets on what it's going to land at?
not
Which one,
for
Dream?
fun, because this one's random.
Dreams a cool 86 though. They think it's
Yeah,
86.
it's gonna be in the
say
80s. It's gonna be in the 80s.
82.
Nah.
I'm gonna say
It'll get 8.
No, I'm gonna say 83. I'm gonna say
80?
83.
You're going to do that on me, you motherfucker?
Yeah, I think
I got 86.
Are you really going to price
You
this
don't
right?
pick the number right next to
Yeah,
this.
I'm gonna
Price
pick
is
83.
right.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 83. Yo,
Fuck
that's
you,
what I do.
Kofi.
Because I don't think it's gonna get an 85. You know,
No.
I think it's around 83. 83.
It's going to be like a low 80.
Bro, I'm telling you, somebody with a verified profile is gonna play that game. They're not gonna be able to create shit, or they ain't gonna. They're gonna give it like a 30, and it's gonna plummet the goddamn score, bro. It's gonna happen. It might be more than one person that do that. You gotta think about shit like
It's like
that.
just like what happened to Cuphead. I couldn't get past the intro.
Yeah, when you look at Metacritic, you gotta think about people like they faults that they got. Motherfuckers don't know how to create shit, bro.
Yeah, what do you guys think? All right, so what do you think Ori's gonna get? I'm right now
Or he's
I'm
going to
thinking
get a
like
cool 86.
it's at. I'm thinking
Ori 2.
I'm thinking 90. I'm thinking a 91.
You think a 90?
I think a
I think you're
91.
thinking too high.
The lowest 80,
Let me see
88
what the
or
first one
89. The
got.
first one got an
I think-
88.
This
This one got an 88. I'm thinking this one's gonna be better. From everything I've
I
seen,
think this one
everything
gonna
looks
get
better.
88.
I say 87. 87.
I think it's gonna run it. Yeah, it's gonna run it back.
So
I think it's
your
gonna run it back.
thing is gonna be worse than the first one.
Yes, because of it having more eyes.
Yeah,
Kind
it's
of
gonna have
similar to the
more
way
reviews.
Jack said. It's gonna have more reviews. So I think kind of like what Jack said.
But
I
the thing
think
is,
some reviews gonna hurt.
the game did re-release on the Nintendo Switch, and it has an even higher score on that. It's at an 89 or some shit like that on the Nintendo.
That's the
Switch.
Nintendo bias. They get a free pass.
Yeah, I can't.
You know what I
really-
mean?
yeah.
So it got
Yeah.
it got fresh new eyes on it then, and it's still they gave it an 89. I don't know. I'm thinking it's gonna be extremely high 80s, really low 90s, really low 90s.
That aggregate gonna come down though. Like it says, gonna be so many more people reviewing it though.
More people
'Cause
reviewing
people,
it,
people,
right?
yeah, people checking for it now. So
Yeah, that game's gonna be great.
gonna bring
though.
the score
I'm
down. It has
not
a,
gonna lie, that game gonna be great.
A high expectation. So
Yeah, I expect.
I think it's gonna be
a lot of-
great though. I think it's gonna be good.
Really good.
Really good.
All right, Alex, what are you playing?
So yeah, remember that Kofi. $60. Thank you.
What am I
Dreams.
playing
Dreams. So what are
Dreams.
you planning on getting
in
on
March?
Yeah,
It's going to be Doom.
that's the only game that you're planning on picking up.
Probably the only game, yeah.
Doom looks good. Doom Eternal looks good.
I don't like their focus on the multiplayer.
Yeah.
They're
I'd
focusing
rather
on
not
the.
price
Give
it.
me that
You're
shit.
focusing on the multiplayer.
In like a really weird way. They're trying to like make the multiplayer something that you would have between like your friends. Like, oh, you're the Doomslayer now, and then you're make it fucking like old school Doom fucking multiplayer and just bring it back to that because they were the masters at it. But they're doing like this really weird thing where it's like almost like a tower defense kind of a deal. Well, not really. I shouldn't say tower defense. But they're doing it like one person is the Doomslayer and like the other 3 or 4 people will be like the demons, and they have to.
oh,
Like,
so it's like asymmetrical.
yeah, it's like that.
No.
So I don't like what they're doing with that. Although I play it for the campaign because I know the campaign is going to be fucking good. But I think maybe just Doom.
Doom.
Yeah, I think out of that whole list, it's just Doom. I mean, but even then, I may not even get it in March. I may just wait because Cyberpunk is already pre-ordered. So that's game of the year.
J-Man,
I think that's getting delayed. I think Cyberpunk is getting
I
delayed.
don't think it's getting delayed. I think it's going to disappoint some people. I can see that.
You know what? I can see that as well, Jack, because people will think it's a first-person shooter and they don't realize that it's an immersive sim.
Yeah.
And they got to play it like Deus Ex, or they got to play it like Thief, or they got to play it like System Shock. And they're going to be like, I didn't know there were all these other systems in here that I had no idea about. I thought
it's a role-playing game.
Yeah.
People,
but people don't really understand that. They're just going to be like, oh, it's first person. I'm just going to shoot everybody up. And then when they get fucked, they're going to be like, what the fuck? Who knows?
What do you think of the people who are using the D word, the artistic changes for Cyberpunk 2077?
Oh, damn.
He said the D word.
The D word.
I didn't know what you're talking about. I'm like, hold on, what's going on?
What word is that, Kofi?
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
What happened with it?
Downgrade from his vocabulary.
Wait.
What?
What?
Talking about?
J-Man.
We don't talk about downgrades here.
What you say?
And they got you that shit, Kofi.
Oh, you mean like them Ghost of Tsushima leaves? Yeah, we talking about that downgrade.
Good. Let's talk about them leaves in a minute.
First of all, artistic changes.
Artistic change
during development. So
artistic change.
It
was a lighting change. No, I think people don't know the difference between FMV and in-game.
They don't,
and I think that's really what it was. The game's gonna look good. It's CDPR, for fuck's sake. I'm not really worried about what the game looks like. It's like tributes to be like, oh, Rockstar did a downgrade. Okay, bro. It's still gonna look good.
Yeah.
But I think CDPR is one of the top people for visuals, so I don't think that it's gonna be a downgrade. I think it was just people were like, oh, it looks fucking great. That's FMV, and then this is in game. It looks different. There's a downgrade. No, that's not.
Mm-hmm.
Just know the difference between what FMV and like an actual in-game animation is. But whatever, dude. I mean, it was probably on an Xbox One X, so
Xbox. Oh my god.
Probably on an Xbox, so
man.
it probably looked like shit. But if it was on
Jesus
like,
Christ. What the fuck?
I mean, but the Series
my
X will have a
God.
2080 Ti in it for $500. You'll play just fine. Don't worry about that.
All right, yo, Jamie, what are you picking up in March? Yo?
Dumbass.
I'm gonna spit my fucking water out. You stupid.
Egg bog Series Egg.
I want to play Final Fantasy VII in March. Ori. That's gonna be on Game Pass, so that's easy.
Game Pass. Yes. Shout out to Game Pass, by the way, dog. I say that. Big shout out to Game Pass. Y'all saving me money, bro. Big shout out.
And in fact, because we have Game Pass, I'm gonna check out Bleeding Edge
Me
too.
too.
I'm gonna check out
Me too.
Bleeding Edge.
Why
That's
not?
on Game
I'm already
Pass
paying
as well.
monthly. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
It's nothing. It don't hurt to check that shit out. I'm gonna play that. Neo 2.
You're a big Neo guy.
I love the first Neo. The fucking beta or alpha, whatever I played, it didn't get me excited for this Neo 2. It just left me. It left me at like I don't know. I don't know.
Bro,
I'm not excited.
Real quick, Jamie, after playing Sekiro, and
Yes.
playing that beta, I'm like, yo, this is kind of mid, low key.
It felt like Neo 1.5.
And it really did, exactly. It really didn't feel like a Neo sequel. Well, they did like bring out this game really quick. You know what I mean? Neo came out 2017.
Yep.
So it's coming out 2020. They brought out the game.
Yeah, they announced it like 20. What E3 was that?
Was it last year?
2018. 2018 they announced it.
They're bringing out the game really quick. You know, when I played the alpha, like the menus were like literally the same. Everything kind of felt the same, but in a different era. It felt more like an expansion than a new game. And so I want to play Neo 2 because I did like it. But I'm thinking that I might wait. I might not play it this month and wait for the PC release. I might as well because that month is fucking packed as it is already. I feel like Neo 2 is a game that I can wait.
It's not coming out on PC day one?
It's not coming out on PC day one, but it will come out.
Oh, okay. Well, that's an easy decision then. I'll definitely wait then.
I think I might just wait for Neo 2.
That's easy. And what else in fucking March was there? Doom Eternal. I want to play that.
That game's gonna be good.
Oh, you finally playing good games. I got you.
I love Doom 2016. I enjoyed that game. I played it late, but I enjoyed it when I played it.
All that matters is that you played greatness.
And
Anything
Persona
else?
5. Persona 5 Royale. I still gotta be Persona 5 before I touch that.
That's the new Kingdom Hearts of 2020. We got you. We got you.
What part you on?
We
bro?
got you. We
Goddamn.
got you.
Oh, I want like how many palaces? The 7, right? I think I'm on the second to last palace.
Oh, so you're almost done.
Yeah, I'm right there. I like 98 hours. Like I'm right there.
Yeah, that game is fantastic. I don't even know how you put that shit down. When I start going with that game, it's hard. I can't put it down, bro.
I don't know how I put it down either, to be honest.
That
With
game
you.
is
To play something for 98 hours and put it down is crazy, but I did.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna give all of y'all some. I'm gonna give all y'all some. Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna give all y'all all of that.
Stupid.
There's one
Because
game.
you're getting Animal Crossing.
There's one game y'all all failed to mention. Animal Crossing.
Ew.
What's that? Wait, that sounds like the drop. Hold up. That shit perfect.
How, yo?
No.
How?
Not touching that game.
Why?
You know, I never really played.
Why?
I'm not fucking with these life simulator games no more. I'm not doing it.
Bro,
I can't.
It's so addicting, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm trying to. If only niggas will open their mind and get past like the aesthetics, which I think they look really nice. That game about to be flame. That game.
I mean, I
about
like
to be
Stardew
flame.
Valley. Is it similar to that? Because I never played Animal
Bro,
Crossing.
if you like Stardew Valley, you're gonna like Animal Crossing, bro.
I love Stardew Valley.
Nah, that's just a time sink. I can't play no shit like that.
Bro, Animal Crossing. I don't know, man. That niggas in the chat, dog. They play one type of game. I swear, dog.
They do.
That Animal Crossing is lit. I haven't even played the new one, and I already got my cosign because of the one I played on the 3DS. Complete heat, bro. You know, New Leaf was complete heat, so I'm definitely picking up that. That's a must for me. That's like actually top of the list for me. You know what I mean? I'm getting that day one. What else? I'm picking up Ori. Like J-Main said, Game Pass. I already got Persona 5 Royal pre-ordered the limited edition or whatever. I got it
You
on
do?
Amazon. Yeah, I got it on Amazon.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, I got it pre-ordered on Amazon, so I got that coming in. I'm probably not even gonna open that. I'm probably just gonna buy another copy and use that copy and leave this and preserve this one.
Damn. Just a couple weeks ago, Kofi was trying to save money in 2020.
I'm still saving money.
Funny how that
Hey,
work,
yeah,
right?
I'm still saving money.
Still saying this man bought a whole new DSLR and all that type. This man is crazy.
Hey. I got that. I bought that online in 2019.
Oh shit! You just pulled that out the bag.
I bought that online in 2019. It arrived in 2020, so you can't say that.
You got it.
All right, Final Fantasy
Because
VII
you're not
Remake.
watching now.
Final Fantasy VII Remake is definitely a pickup. And I'm kind of interested in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Like, I never played any of the previous games before. I did see the trailer. It looked like an RPG. It looked kind of interesting to me, but I don't think I'll have time to play it this month because I'm just going to be extremely busy playing other shit and, like, creating content. So,
You downloaded the demo?
No, not yet. Have you tried it?
No.
I'll probably try it tonight and see if I like it or not. But I thought like the art style was pretty interesting, and the fact that it's like some sort of RPG. I don't know if it's turn based or anything like that, but it kind of looked interesting. So I might check that out like later down in the dry spot. Like I wish some of these games were coming out in like February, yo, in January.
Yeah.
Because if you really take it in, like these next 2 months, January, February, right here, it's kind of like quiet.
Yeah, I don't think I'll pick it up anything in January.
No,
February.
I'm getting Dragon Ball though. I'm getting that Kakarot.
Oh fuck no!
I'm
not
getting
gonna
Oh
lie.
no, February. Persona 5 Scramble. That's so. I want to
that
try
comes
and
out
have.
next month?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it for the Switch. I'm at PS4. I'm gonna try and have Persona 5 beat before that comes out because I want to get Scramble.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably never gonna buy another PC game again because Humble Bundle has been crazy with their games recently. Like,
yeah,
wild.
it's been pretty good.
Like they've been giving out some good shit.
Dude, so last month I got Blasphemous, Ancestress, and Tomb Raider, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. January,
That was Jack's favorite game from when
January I'm getting Shadow of War, Graveyard Keeper, and Dirt Rally 2.0 and Street Fighter 5.
You know what? You know why? Because I think they kind of they changed their policy where I think if you sign up now, you only could pick 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
But if you had a Humble Bundle account from before, they let you have all 10 games that they
Now I get all the games.
Yeah,
So I'm just
I
saying.
get all the games
Whoa.
as well. So maybe they're improving like their output that way, or some shit like that. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Something.
But the legacy members get all 10 games, which is pretty dope. You know, that's pretty. I would have canceled that shit if they reverted me back to getting like 2 games. I would have canceled it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. February got a few that I think I might check out.
What?
Of course. Well, Dreams is February.
Okay, I already have that.
And Iron Man VR. I might check that out. That shit has some bass to it. God damn. It's fucked up.
Yo, you're saying it actually looked all right, right?
It looked decent. Decent.
Man. VR, man. I'm farting on anything VR. I can't even lie, bro. I can't fuck with VR.
I'm still a believer, dog. Every time I put the headset on, it's like
I'm not fucking with anything VR.
oh. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to handle it, but I'm good.
Yeah. All right. Since I mentioned Pokemon, we might as well go over this Pokemon Direct real quick. So, like I said earlier, there's a game called Pokemon Mystery Dungeons coming out in March. It's supposed to be a remake of a game that came out on the Game Boy Advance and the DS or something like that. But also in this Direct, they talked about Pokemon Sword and Shield and how it's getting some updates. So we all know how Pokemon Sword and Shield turned out in the backlash, you know, the national decks, right? It not including all the Pokemon stuff like that. The game being bare bones, post game content non-existent, legendary Pokemon non-existent. You know what I mean? So
I'm glad I skipped it.
Pokemon Sword and Shield was literally a really bare bones dry experience, and you know it wasn't the Pokemon game, the console Pokemon game dream that we all wanted. You know, it wasn't that. You know, it was very safe and it was very rushed. So they came out today and announced that Pokemon Sword and Shield will be getting 2 expansion packs, the Isle of Armor and the Crown of Tundra, I believe that's what they're called. They're getting 2 expansion packs. One's coming out in June 2020. One is coming out in fall 2020. So if you're familiar with the Pokemon franchise, they usually drop 2 versions of a game, right? Then they'd have this kind of middle version with like extra content of the same game in the same region and stuff like that, right? For example, was it Pearl? Is it Pearl, Diamond, Pearl? Then they had like, Platinum. Then they had like Platinum or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So basically, they're not doing that this time around. They're not releasing another game, but they're just adding expansions to Pokemon Sword and Shield. So the expansion is gonna cost $29.99 for both of them, but if you're like me and you own both copies, you have to buy the expansion twice.
Woo!
Why would you own both copies?
I bought the dual pack. You know what I mean? I just buy it.
When did they start selling dual packs?
Yeah, I bought the dual pack.
I think they've been doing that for a while.
Hold on, so you could buy both. Oh,
yeah.
So
there's a dual pack where it comes with both copies.
Have you played both copies?
I beat the game on. I beat Sword.
Okay, but wait, why would you buy 2 copies?
Well, that was my question. Like, what's the difference?
I just wanted the complete.
But the whole point of Pokemon is to trade with your friends. Why would you buy 2 copies?
I don't have no friends, man. You know what I mean? I don't have no
why
friends.
You asking that man? Why he ain't got no friends?
I don't got no friends.
Well, yo, wait, hold on. I gotta figure this out.
Wait, Alex. All right, let's hear it. I have a feeling you're about to give it to me. Let's hear it.
When I played Pokemon in high school, because that's how old I am, right? We would have the link cable, and we would trade Pokemon with our friends.
Oh, that's old school. Right there. That's old school,
right?
I remember doing that.
The link cable, when it would flash on the link cable, right? Because the trading only really happened in the blank screen between there after the animation. So you would pull the link cable out.
Fuck that shit up.
And then you get both of them, right?
Wow, y'all used to finesse.
I remember doing that.
You could do that.
And then you plug it back. Or then what you do is you get your friend to restart the game 3 times. So then he would trade you all the starter Pokemon. So you would have Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle.
Wow.
And then he would restart it 3 times so you can get your 3 set and you'd be good.
Damn, you just took it back.
The whole point of Pokemon was to trade and play with your friends.
You could do that.
Hold on, I'm not done.
All right, go ahead.
If I buy a double pack, if I buy both games, where are my friends?
You and yourself.
My friends are in the Discord, but all of them have hacked switches, so I cannot trade with any of them.
Whoa!
Oh yeah.
Damn, Kofi
That's the
snitching for
pirate
the.
right there, yeah.
I'm snitching on all y'all niggas.
Y'all.
I'm snitching 6'9".
It's over
But
for
hold
y'all.
on, hold on. But Nev doesn't have a hack.
You know what I mean? But yo, now
I
Hardhead
think the
doesn't
crayon
have.
even do
Hold
it.
on, Hardhead doesn't have a hack switch.
that's true. But
So
I will
you
say
got-
this.
And Hardhead is a big Pokemon fan. So how come?
But you already it's
So
me.
why did you? So hold
But
on.
it's
Why did you
me.
spend?
Why not?
So what you're telling me is you
Right,
spent
right.
$120 because you have no friends.
I spent $120 because I felt like it. You know what I mean? I just it's
Talk to him.
it's a little bit of gold chain, and that's all it is. You know, a little bit.
Oh man.
But now you got to spend $60.
Yeah, you spend that extra 60 was good.
So now, okay, let's back to the expansion. Yeah. So if you have two
Oh,
versions,
back to the expansion. I'm sorry. I'm
you
gonna
have
take the heat off.
you have to spend $60. But they did say that, you know, if you don't plan to buy the expansion, you still can acquire all the 200 plus Pokemon they're included in the expansions by, like what Alex said, trading.
So wait a minute. Ain't these the same Pokemon they said they couldn't put in the game?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Correct. That is also correct.
God, hey, shout out to them, man. I fuck with it, man. Get your
Yo.
money. I fuck with it.
They was like all the legendaries is there. I was like,
Hey,
they said they all coming back. I said,
Hey,
oh,
hey.
Go ahead and so wait. So
Nintendo, y'all Game Freak, y'all done did it again.
Yo,
so wait. You think they're
Nintendo,
gonna release,
Pokemon
like, a
Company,
Game of the Year
Game Freak.
version?
Oh my god, dog.
Oh my, that's great.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
so pretty much, if you're like me and you bought a copy of Sword and Shield, or even just bought one copy, pretty much we all got finesse because the real we didn't get the full game. Clearly, they rushed this game out to launch it near the Christmas holiday so they can get a whole bunch of sales. They rushed the game out knowing that they have expansions in the tuck. They clearly knew that they were planning to do this for some time. They don't just make decisions like this out of nowhere. You know what I mean? So they're clearly planning on bringing out these expansions, and now we're getting the full version of Pokemon now.
So then are they going to release like a specific version of Sword and Shield that has all of it together?
I
don't think so.
You know what I think? I think so. I think there will be a complete edition after all the expansions are out. After all the expansions, listen to this.
Yeah.
After all the expansions are out, they're gonna re-release another physical Pokemon game. Right? It's gonna have all the expansions on the cartridge, and what they're gonna do to get people to buy that is have some exclusive Pokemon for that version, for that thing. Watch, I'm calling it right now.
So the differences between like these two versions is really like the Pokemon you can catch within the game. That'd be like the big difference.
Yeah. So each version has a select few different Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
And a slight change in some characters in the game.
Characters
in the
right,
game.
right.
That's literally it. That's literally it.
Wow.
That's literally it.
This is where you spend $120.
I couldn't do it.
You're talking to someone who has like 3 Switches, bro. Relax, dog. So, you know,
3 what?
3 Switches.
What you got? 3 what?
Nintendo Switches.
You have a
God
Switch.
damn.
You have your regular Switch, your Switch Lite.
Yeah,
And then
yeah. So you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So you're
You
talking
sick in the
someone who
head,
got 3.
Kofi, real talk, man.
But how do they keep getting away with like coming out with 2 versions and like the differences being so fucking
Are people
minuscule?
defending this? People have to be defending this, right?
They've been
They're buying it.
You know what it is, J-Man? I think just because it's been like that for so long, right? So people are just accustomed to it. It's been like that for so fucking long. Like if you really take it in from yellow and blue, bro.
It's kind of like, oh, I've been getting fucked in the butt for like
Pretty
6
much.
years.
Pretty much.
Lord.
But longer than
I'm
that,
used to
no.
it.
But longer than that, Alex.
Wife syndrome. God damn.
It's longer than that, Alex.
Damn.
Well. Yeah. So they had some other shit they announced too with the direct. They had like Pokemon Home, I think, got a release date, right?
Yeah, February, right? Didn't they say February? Or am I
Yeah,
wrong
February. Yep,
Kofi, you gotta make some good money, man. I gotta move to Canada if you're spending all this money on games.
Man,
I like.
I'm broke. I ain't got shit, dog. You already know.
Oh, you
it,
broke.
bro.
You broke.
I
You
ain't
got a
shit.
DSLR camera.
I ain't
And
got shit.
what's
100.
Pokemon Home? That shit is like the cloud, the storage shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ain't that something else they got rid of? And then okay,
It used to be like Pokemon Bank, I think, right?
I think that might would be.
Yeah, I thought it was
That
like
what it is, Kofi?
What is it? What'd you say?
I was saying Pokemon Home, wasn't that like Pokemon Bank or something like that?
Yeah.
In the
That's
past?
pretty much the new version. So now, and that's actually a subscription service. It's not free.
Wait, what?
Yo,
Wait,
take it.
what?
I don't know if you
Hold
guys know
on.
this. Pokemon Home is a subscription service. It's not free. It's something that you pay monthly for.
Wait a minute, dude. Wait a minute. Hold
I don't
on.
know if you guys know that. I don't know if you guys know that.
People say like, "Oh, Alex, you don't criticize Nintendo." What the fuck is going on over there? Tell me this. Okay, tell me. Okay, hold on,
Want me to explain it to you? Or are you good?
please. I need you to explain this to me.
So pretty much, the Pokemon Bank
Mm.
is pretty much the Switch version. No, the Pokemon Home is the Switch version of Pokemon Bank. Pokemon Bank was a subscription service of a place where you can store your Pokemon from previous games. So if you had like say Pokemon Y, X, or whatever, you could transfer your Pokemon into the Pokemon Bank, and from there you can keep your Pokemon in there and bring it on to your other Pokemon game. So
Okay, hold on a second. I want to stop you right there, Kofi.
Mm-hmm.
Jack move.
What's up?
You remember the Pokemon cartoon?
Yes.
Remember the theme song?
Yes.
What was the tagline of the theme song?
gotta catch
I
'em
want to
all.
catch them. Gotta catch them.
Gotta
all.
catch them. Oh. So what you're telling me is I have to pay Nintendo to catch them all. After
Pretty
I've paid Nintendo.
Well, to keep them all, yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Okay. Indulge me. How much is the service?
it's $5. I think it's $5 for a year. I don't think it's a monthly.
Okay,
cost.
you're all right.
It's
Okay,
$5
a year.
for a
Okay,
year.
Another finesse,
okay, a
like,
year.
fine.
Okay.
But still, like
It could
That
have
shit
been
should be
it could have
free,
been
it should be
that
free.
could have been way
I-
worse.
Yeah, it should be
could've
free
been
though.
way
It
worse.
should be free though.
It should be free.
It should be free. Like there's no
Absolutely should be
No,
So
free.
how-
how,
it should be free.
Here's my question: if I have Pokemon Blue,
Okay.
I'm going to Blue, and I have Mew. How can I get that? How can I get that in the bank?
From my understanding, Pokemon games that old don't work. You can't get those into the Pokemon bank. So if there's a Pokemon expert, is there Nev in the chat? They can let me know. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure the games from the Game Boy Advance don't cross over to the Pokemon bank. I think it's only from the
DS
the
shit?
DS. From my understanding, if I'm wrong, someone let me know because I'm not.
Okay,
no
well
expert
that's
at
because
this.
when they started getting online with the DS.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that the Game Boy Advance games do not work. I think it has to do with.
I mean, well,
the
Pokemon
DS.
Blue was like Game Boy, Game Boy Color.
Let me
Is it
see.
Game Boy, Game Boy Color.
Which one? Blue? Then
Someone
that was the
says
original Game
GBA
Boy.
transfers. Okay, so maybe there was a way to transfer your Game Boy Advance games to the DS games where you can transfer that into the Pokemon Bank. I don't know, but maybe there's a way.
Jesus.
Maybe there's a way. I'm not no expert in this field, so you have to talk to someone like Nev or hit Hardhead on Twitter or something like that. They know about this shit, not me. I don't know.
So I was right. Pokemon Blue and Red were Game Boy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The original Game Boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
God damn.
It's a long time ago,
See,
bro.
so I played it when I had the Game Boy Color, when I had the Atomic Purple Game Boy Color.
DJ King said the Pokemon Game Boy games are all in 3DS, so I think that could be a way.
Oh, if you play up through there, then you
Okay,
can-
maybe there is a way. So okay, all right, there we go.
That makes sense now.
Like I said, I ain't no expert in the field, so double check, double check. All right, let me read some super chats. This one's from Nameless King. He says P5 Scramble is Japan only next. I think next he's referring to next month. So
Oh, really?
maybe it's not coming out in the.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I was shocked too to see that. I was like, damn, that shit coming out in February. Yeah, it probably is the state overseas in Japan first. All right.
Flaffy says, no game of the decade, PC, Xbox, Nintendo. I don't know what he's referring to. No game of the decade. Oh, I get it. Because Last of Us got the Game of the Decade award from Metacritic, so I think that's what he's referring to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what he's referring to.
From a few outlets.
Yeah.
That had people in the
from
fucking frenzy.
Bro,
Yeah.
Twitter.
Movie of the
Oh my
decade.
god.
Let me finish reading up this. DJ King Gaming says you only need to buy one pass and it has both DLCs. Yes, that is correct. Buy one season pass has both of the DLCs in it. But if you have two versions of the game, you gotta buy the expansion pack version for Sword, and you gotta buy the expansion pack version for Shield. So you gotta. That's
You gotta
Why
clear
are you saying it only work for
two
one
versions
game at a
and
time?
no friends.
Thank you.
In my opinion, I think that's a bad idea and a little bit of a finesse, even on Nintendo's part. I feel like there should be just one expansion pass, and you buy it, and it works for both of them. But
because it should be under your account.
yeah, one
Right.
expansion pass should work for both games.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to buy.
You shouldn't have to buy two expansion passes. That's crazy.
You already bought 2 games. Shit.
I know. Like,
the least you can do
Yeah.
is let me buy one expansion pass.
I know. Like, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
games.
When you really think about it, that's fucking crazy, bro. All right. This one's from Sofa Spy. It says, since you guys didn't do my rap and other challenge, let's do something fun. Whoever beats the most games by the end of the year on PSP gets $100. Why you doing me like this? This is the year I said I'm not trying to beat games. I'm trying to make more content for you guys, and look what you're doing, bro. Or we can do a WWP versus PSP 4v4 for $400.
One game.
I like that even better.
You gotta say, I think I might would be with that one, dog. I think I'm with that one. You hit up BG and tell him to holler.
I'm
Damn,
pretty
what
sure I
game,
beat
though,
more
yo?
games than everybody but Jack, and I probably beat the least amount over here. So that should be a W.
Did I miss another super chat? Nameless, yeah. I read your super chat. Let me see if I missed another one by you.
4v4. What game will we play?
Halo.
I thought it was.
Nah,
wait, what's
they're not gonna play us in that.
Y'all
one,
might have to
bro.
drag me in there, bro.
They're not gonna.
Oh,
should I
it
miss?
would. I thought he was saying like us versus them and who the most games.
Nah, I think
No, he
a
meaning a
challenge.
4v4.
A 4v4.
Oh, 4v4 challenge.
Yeah.
Halo.
We would say The Last of Us 2, but we already know that situation.
Halo Gears is the first things that come to mind.
I don't know.
Hey, y'all have to carry me in one of them joints.
Now you playing a weapon with.
Nah, you were weapon wolf. You were weapon wolf for that one.
Nah. I'll take Jack. The hell?
There you go.
Come on,
I'm
bro.
better. I gotta be better than Smoothie.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on,
bro.
bro.
You probably will be.
Nah, in Gears you definitely better than Super Jimmy.
You definitely.
Damn, you think
yeah.
so?
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
For that being your first time you ever played it, yes.
He just spit out.
Hey, that's fucked up, yo. Smooth play shit every day. That's crazy.
He's not
Alright.
that great.
I think I missed some super chats, so let me read them quickly.
Smooth in the chat.
What he say? He said lies.
This one's from Jay Harvey. He says, I've been dying without my weekly episode. Shout out to the panel. J Main, stay
Thank you,
wearing
Jay.
a do-rag. Head probably looks like an unmanaged farm.
He said, "Fuck y'all up."
Kofi,
So if you want me smooth, I'm down anytime you want, fam.
Oh shit.
he says, Kofi
Mouse and keyboard too.
Kofi over here looking like a malnourished Michelin man with that dusty hoodie. Come on, bro. Come on, dog.
Man.
Shout out to Jay Harvey. I appreciate it. Patreon questions coming back, by the way, yo. We're gonna do them once a month. We're gonna do them once a month. Patreon questions coming back.
Let's go.
This one's from Chris Righteous. He says, "Don't sleep."
What are you reading?
Super chats.
Oh, they ain't pop
I don't see him.
Yeah, me.
I think I missed this one from a
Those
while
are
ago.
the older ones.
The
Okay.
older
Oh,
ones.
okay.
Chris Righteous says, "Don't sleep on the scores for Final Fantasy VII Remake and Resident Evil 3 Remake." I'm sure they're.
Yeah.
I'm worried about
What if
yo.
RE3 remake isn't good because it's not
I'm
by the
worried
same?
about it, bro.
I saw
Yes.
something about Resident Evil today that it didn't
Dog-
sit well with me.
What? Yo, I said it
What
last
is it?
podcast. I have a feeling. It's just a gut feeling that this game is not gonna hit as hard as Resident Evil 2. It's
Yep.
just not gonna. It's not gonna hit as hard. I don't think so. I don't think it will.
Oh,
I
I,
kind
think
of
it's
agree.
this one. Says Resident Evil 3 Remake will have fewer endings.
Yeah, it only got one
It
ending.
only got one
Yeah,
ending.
that was one.
Only got
Yeah.
one end. Yeah, one ending. That's it.
All right.
And Nameless King. Once again, I read your tweet, but I'll read it again. He says Persona 5 Scramble is Japan only. Yeah,
Yeah.
we got it.
Thanks for clearing that up for me.
Yeah.
Save me some money in February.
Is there anything else to discuss? I think we pretty much went over all major topics. Batman. Oh my god.
No, bro.
Oh my god.
What are they doing with this thing?
Fam. Warner Bros. Hey, yo,
It's two different studios though that's doing the same shit. Like,
working on this game or like?
no, it's two different studios working on a Batman game, and they just keep like teasing it and dragging it out. Like, ain't Rocksteady making a Batman game too?
I hope not.
Yo, Jamie,
At
let
this
the
point,
people
I
know
hope
what's
not.
up. Let the people know what's up.
Oh no, like
What
they
we talking about?
what was it Warner Brothers Montreal?
Yeah.
They just been teasing this Batman game that they're working on, and we all know it's related to the Court of Owls, and we all know it's coming. But the teasing has been going on for so damn long. At this point, everybody is like, just shut up and announce the damn game already.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is the hold
Since
up?
last September.
Yeah, so the logo that they teased last September, and then the pieces that they put out today, which ended up being a logo itself, it all is a part of this one big like tree that has like 3 or 4 empty spots still on it. So they still might be doing 4 other teasers for this game throughout whoever know how long this game is.
You know what it is?
Taking
You know what
it
I'm
to get
thinking?
announced.
It might be a next generation game, so maybe they're waiting for
No, they
that.
try to drag it out.
Maybe I think that's what they're doing. To be honest,
I
think
mean,
they're
but the
trying to
system's
drag it out
coming
for
out
next.
this year. They coming out this year though. Like, I mean,
Yeah. You know, look, if we don't see it at E3 this year, then I don't know. I don't know what, but it seems like they're kind of dragging it out to be like maybe a game for next generation consoles.
It's easily the worst kept secret in gaming, like at this point.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. What else? I think we're gonna be wrapping up soon. There's a few things that we gotta talk about before we leave. There has been some updates to the Press Start Podcast Patrons. We've made it we made it better, more value for $1. So pretty much, if you guys don't know, we have a second podcast that we do twice a month called Off the Record Podcast, where you guys send in your questions and we talk about and discuss. You guys usually send in funny stuff and we have a good time. Now the $1 tier will be able to submit questions to Off the Record, so just more value to that. Before you had to be the $5 tier or the $10 tier, but now the $1 tier can submit questions to that. You also have the giveaways to that, which we're giving away a Nintendo Switch Lite. I was supposed to actually give it away today, but since we've been away for so long, I don't know if some of y'all missed the message, so I'm trying to make sure everybody knows. Next week, I'm giving away a Nintendo Switch Lite on the Patreon, so make sure y'all pay attention to that and jump on that if you're trying to be a part of it. What else has changed on our Patreon? You get a Discord invite to our private Discord.
Mm-hmm.
That's in there now. What else is different? Oh yeah, we do have a new tier. A lot of y'all been asking for us to do this. So pretty much, you guys can request us to stream certain games. So pretty much, you could pick a panel member to stream any game of your choosing for 5 hours for the span of a week. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you have all the other benefits of all the other tiers. So, some of y'all been asking for us to do something like this for a while. So there you go. You have that option.
Was there another
now.
podcast that does that?
Mm-hmm.
No, not that I know of.
Not that I know of.
That's something new. I ain't never heard of.
People have been asking for us to do that for some time now. So
There are games people have wanted me to play.
Yeah.
Like, when you play this? And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. And we have another tier for promotions too. So if you want to promote something, we have a tier for you. If you guys want to promote like a product, a YouTube channel, or a social media page. So make sure you guys check out our Patreon. We made a whole bunch of updates to it, and we're always doing fire giveaways on that. Like I said, we're starting off with Nintendo Switch this month, and we have
fire.
And we have more better stuff coming out for the future. So make sure you guys check out the Press Start Podcast Patreon. But that's
I really
pretty much
have to make
it.
a fake Patreon for that one.
But that's pretty much it for today's podcast, man. That's all the topics that we wanted to discuss. The rest are kind of irrelevant. I don't want to talk about them, so we're gonna get the hell out of here. Shout out to everybody who tuned in to our very first podcast. You know, we're just shaking off the rust. We back from vacation, so give us, extra podcasts to get ourselves together. We're a little bit late today, but we'll try and do better going forward. Let us know if you prefer this template over our other one. Because we'll switch it back if you don't like this one. I figured that maybe you guys want to get because some of y'all like to screenshot and use our faces as memes and stuff like that. So that's why I made
We're
them
okay
super
with
big
that.
like that. We're okay with that. We find them pretty hilarious. So if you want us to go back to our old way and you think it's too big or anything like that, just let us know in the comment section. I'm willing to hear all feedback. And we're going to go ahead and do the outros now. We're going to start off with J Main.
All right. Yes, definitely a good podcast. Good to be back. Make sure y'all check out that Patreon for the new tiers. Get acquainted with those and hit us up, support us over there as well as over here by hitting that like button, sharing out the stream, letting people know we back and we ready to kick in the new decade with some amazing content. So follow me on Twitter at jbane518 and we'll see y'all next week.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Make sure y'all hit that like button too, man. This year, 2020, y'all, if y'all could do one favor for the panel, man, just make sure y'all hit the like button. It actually works, for us with the algorithms and stuff like that, help Press Start Podcast grow. This year, man, look, I'm trying to level up a little bit. I wasted a whole lot of money on new equipment. I'm going to be personally making a lot more content myself. Last year I kind of got lazy, just did podcast after podcast.
Kinda?
You know what I mean? I kind of fell off. Didn't really reach my goals that I wanted to. But this year, I'm going to step it up. We got new consoles coming out, a lot to talk about. So expect a lot more videos from me this year, I'm going to have one out really soon. All right, so Alex, do your outro, man.
Thanks everybody for coming out and watching. Tomorrow we are going to, well, here's the thing. Since we finished God of War 2018, since we finished Death Stranding, we need to finish another PlayStation game.
What?
Spider-Man.
Yeah. That game heat. Hold up, where the gunshot?
So we're gonna finish Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And then I have to throw my PS4 into a lake.
Oh.
Hate to see
So
it go.
I need to find out from the stream, from people who watch, how should I do this? Should I do it in a video? Should I do it in a live stream?
You gotta do it in the video, or no one will know you did it.
So I'm wondering if I should live stream it. I'm wondering if I should do an edited video of it. I don't know. But
Man, keep that PlayStation, man. Man's forgot about
baby
that, bro.
is going into a lake. Lake Station 4,
Oh man.
2020.
Oh, man.
So
All right.
this Friday, Spider-Man.
Jack.
Appreciate y'all for watching. Good podcast. I haven't did a podcast in a minute, man. It feels don't even appreciate y'all for watching. Check out Press Start podcast on Patreon if you feel so inclined to do that. Check me out on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Mixer. Jack Move Johnny, and yeah, we out.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's podcast. We'll be back next week off the record next Tuesday. So make sure you tune into that. And please, for the love of God, Patreon, stop being so lazy. Send in some damn questions, all right? We already got a few. I need a little bit more to work with. You know what I mean? We already got 7, 8 or something like that. I'm going to need some more.
One got a goals.
Yeah. So send some more questions for that so we can have a super, super lit show for Off the Record. All right. So that's it. I'm going to holla at y'all and we'll talk to y'all real soon, man. Take it easy.